It begins with light. A single flicker, no more than a small spark, but it is enough to catch and grow into something bigger, into something more. Voices emerge from the darkness, formless, shapeless, each with their own desires and wills to bring into the emptiness. All at once, though each independently of the others, they begin to create. Water, earth, fire, the elements that eventually become the oceans, skies, continents, and the heat of life. For a time, all was well amongst these original beings, the creators, as they came to be known, and their creations. But paradise cannot last forever, and soon the stirrings of discontent began to rise amongst some of the creators. Lolth, the Spider Queen, had brought forth a line of elves known as the Drow, but as the other races of elves grew in number, they began to compete with the Drow for land, and eventually for leadership. The Drow were fewer in number and were quickly driven underground into the many tunnels beneath the land. When the Spider Queen asked her siblings for their aid in rescuing her creations, the others were reluctant to intervene directly, as they preferred to let their creations fight their own battles. This caused the Spider Queen to denounce the other creators and delve deep underground, even deeper than her beloved Drow. She slowly coaxed her people below, and they adapted to the cavernous conditions. Meanwhile, amongst the dragons, tension and small fights broke out between the metallic dragons created by Bahamut and the chromatic dragons created by Tiamat, the Dragon Queen. Their petty squabbles developed into an all-out war that eventually led to a conflict between Bahamut and Tiamat, where the Platinum Dragon cast his sister into the Nine Hells. From the seeds of discord sown by these battles, the first of their kind in the world, a new entity emerged, a powerful entity that was not one of the original creators, a creature of pure darkness and chaos that fed on the negative energy, grief, and suffering that had suddenly arrived in the world and destroyed any that crossed its path. This creature became known as Tharizdun, and they wreaked havoc on the world, bringing true death to the land for the first time. The creators, completely unprepared for this, formulated a plan to defeat Tharizdun. Ioun, the knowing mistress, and Mystra, the Lady of the Weave, began to share the secrets of arcane magic with their creations in the hopes that they might aid the creators against Tharizdun. Kord, the Storm Lord, taught the art of war to his creations, and the Mask, the Lord of Shadows, and Lyra, the Lady of the Mists, taught their creations the art of trickery and subterfuge. Through the combined efforts of the creators, they proved successful, and Tharizdun was defeated, though not without great cost. Many of the creations lost their lives, and Ioun was gravely wounded by Tharizdun before Pelor was able to incapacitate him. The other creators worked together to form a series of arcane and physical shackles that would bind Tharizdun into a pocket of space within the astral sea for as long as the bindings held. And this is how the chained oblivion was sealed away. The creators saw the devastation that their power and their hubris caused amongst their creations, and those that remained made the choice to seal away their personal domains on other planes of existence so that they might not interfere with the lives of their creations again, unless the need was dire. If one of their creations called upon them for aid, they would answer, but never again would the creators make the decision to intervene on their own. They divided themselves amongst the planes, and Ioun sequestered herself in a location known to only a few of her most trusted followers, where she could heal without fear of those who would wish her harm. The scar left on the land of Telmora in the final battle between the chained oblivion rests on the land of Ascaria. It is a smaller continent on Telmora, located southeast of the largest continent of Eskril. Cutting through the middle of the land is a large barren area known as the Scythe. Nothing grows here. It was on this ground that Ioun was wounded. It claimed the lives of many, and many believe that as long as Ayun is still wounded, the land will never heal. However, this does not mean that life does not exist here. Simply in a different way. Cities formed, people settled, and in the first city, one of the first cities settled, was the city of Zion, in the Scythe itself. And that is where we begin. The city of Zion lies on the northern edge of the Scythe, a barren gouge left on the land in the wake of the final battle, in 125 before isolation. Despite the lush environment to the north, the desert surrounding the city on all its other sides keeps the climate hot and dry, an after effect of the battle that lingers on the scarred landscape. Within the city itself, the streets are bustling and full of life. Colorful merchant stands and tents dot the grid-like city streets. All of the streets lead towards the seat of the magistrate at the northern edge of the city. Though the conditions can be harsh, the people of Zion are warm and welcoming to visitors, especially passing adventurers that provide vital trade throughout the city. Surrounding the merchant stalls are towering buildings that stretch up into the sky. They block the sun and create harsh shadows that contrast with the beams of light that stream through the gaps between the buildings and shift as the sun crosses the sky. Give me 1 second.
I'm Clippy.
Those of you, as you first enter the city, you're met with a cacophony of sounds. Nearby merchants haggle with their customers, some aggressively, some casually. Hooves clack across the hard earthen streets as a horse lazily trots by, carrying a male earth genasi on its back, wearing what appears to be the uniform of the city guards. A pair of children run across the streets, laughing and playing as they turn the corner. You can smell freshly baked bread, roasting meats, heavy incense floating through the air that you assume are from some of the nearby merchant stalls, as the smells change as you move through the city, depending on what merchants are nearby. As you enter the city, each of you knows that you have been instructed to report to the seat of the magistrate to receive more information on the job you've accepted. The ornate stone building can be seen easily throughout the city, since it was constructed with a special kind of white-colored stone that attracts light. As you reach the building, you are escorted inside by a city guard and led into a comfortable sitting room. Ned, you are the first to arrive, if you would like to describe yourself.
Ned is a stout halfling. Older. Brown hair, big bushy beard, blue eyes, wearing dark clothing, carrying small armaments. He looks bored, but there to do the job.
So as you enter the room, the comfortable sitting room, you see there is small snack foods and drinks, and the guard says to you before they exit, feel free to help yourself. It's here for the adventurers. And then they leave and shut the door behind them.
Nom nom.
Bellum, you are the next to enter the city and make your way up to the steps of the magistrate's building. If you would like to describe yourself, please.
Okay, you see standing there, Ned, since you're the only one in the room, standing there is a tall, light blue-skinned creature, relatively short for a Firbolg, actually, but still standing at a towering 6'10". Bellum Calloway has this nice dark, black, cool black hair to offset his teal skin, and he has this look of amazement and just pure wonder in his eyes as he's taking in everything around him. He's in this nice, pristine white armor that covers him from head to toe, save the helmet, and he's just hasn't even quite noticed you as he's canvassing everything about this room that he's falling in love with. Wow, there's so much here.
Hi, you're a tall one.
Oh, sorry.
Joke.
In.
Sorry, I didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Bellum. Hand extends for a shake.
Ned. He'll give you a handshake.
Pleasure to meet you. He'll go and he'll sit down in a chair very awkwardly and too tall for these chairs, most likely. He's very tall but very skinny. Just a little bit built like Gumby. He's gonna sit down and
I can be.
I'll just point over to the things you're snacking on. Like, oh, do you mind if I have one of those?
Wherever you want.
Gingerly reaches over and takes one. Thanks, and snaps off like half of a cookie or biscuit and nibbles on it. Still,
Ned is eating quite a
tasting
bit.
place.
Fractal
Bellum's-
and Sutha, you two are the next to enter as you came together. If you would like to
Hello.
describe yourselves, please, in whichever order.
Ladies
You
first.
can go first.
Don't-
You can
Don't Canadian me. Don't Canadian me. Go first.
Pyro, goddamn it! I will be as Canadian as I want. You go first, you bastard.
I'm not your buddy, pal. Anyway. So you see the door open and a very strange sight approaches as a very aristocratic looking skeleton made of metal walks in, radiating slight green through its eye sockets with faint greenish runes up and down its lapels. It stops, and in a very unhuman movement, just its head turns around 360 degrees, just looking around, puffs out a bit of smoke, looks at you. Hello. I am Fractal. He's about 5'11".
I'm Ned.
With a biscuit falling out of his mouth that he's not on. I'm Bellum. Kid awkwardly goes for another handshake. A bit too forced, just like shooting out for it.
Opposed to how almost glowing balefire is coming out of his sleeve, his hand is very cold.
Ow, you're
He's wearing leather gloves, but it still radiates a bit of cold.
you are very unique.
I have been told this.
As he's shaking your hand, Bellum is kind of looking over your hand for a second before he pulls it back and goes, "Oh, sorry, got carried away." And then he turns to look at the other person who entered.
So
Standing next to Fractal, you see a youngish half-orc, really about the same height, about 5'11", grayish, more green skin, but a little bit dulled. Her hair is pulled back and braided into a ponytail with braids going on the sides. It's mostly black with streaks of purple going off of it. She's got some chainmail on her shield that she has on her arm. You do see what looks to be an etched drawing of a symbol of Saloon, what it looks to be. Very stoic demeanor. She just, pleasure to meet all of you. I am Sutha, the Half-Light.
I love your armor. And Bellum is just kind of it almost looks like he's checking you out at first, but he's very clearly more interested in the armor and the craftsmanship of it than he is the person wearing it.
Right.
This is great craftsmanship. This must treat you really well in battle. Oh, I'm Bellum. I don't know if you heard that earlier. I guess it's time to give you a handshake too. And again, awkwardly kind of shoots it out.
She just kind of laughs. Pleasure to meet you, Bellum.
Of course.
Pleasure to meet you too, Ned.
Yes, pleasure. Interesting group we got going on here.
Yeah, they've got a plate of biscuits that Ned's snacking on if you want any.
Fractal will approach the biscuits.
As you
Bellum.
approach the plate of biscuits, and some of you around may wonder at this metal skeleton. You begin to hear some sort of strange commotion coming from the hallway. You hear a bit of the clink of the armor that you've been hearing as the guard escorted each of you in, and heavy footfalls. Your attention is drawn towards the door until suddenly it is flung open so hard that it cracks against the wall and rebounds a little bit.
Why do I hear metal music?
Oh, I told that kid to get out of me way.
That was the door.
Kagez looks over you all, and you all see a large orc. He's about the same height as the Furbolg, but much more mass. You can see his muscles are huge under his armor. He's brandishing a giant great axe on his shoulder. And upon his face, he has his sharp yellow eyes looking at you all. But a very noticeable feature is his iron shielding over his jaw, making it look like he has obsidian creeping up his face into spines. And then, of course, you see his great smile with his tusks. Ah, so these are the gits that I'm going to be working with.
Get now.
You see Bellum take out a lens and like the kind of they have like diamond inspectors put on and just put over his eye and like look at your armor for a second. Just, you are an absolute masterpiece of armor, aren't you?
He's an absolute fucking unit, is what
that's all. That's a whole ass boy right there.
Unit.
That's a whole ass boy.
Kagez drops his axe blade into the ground and just flexes his muscles. It ain't the armor that makes the orc.
Sutha will look, speaking to Fractal's ear. I think he's compensating for something.
When the axe hits the floor,
Can I
like
perception check that?
when the axe hits the floor, Fractal, like
Sutha, make me a
raises
stealth
the
check.
earth for a second.
Stealth check.
Yeah,
Give me that shit.
whisper.
It begins.
I have a -1. Okay.
Okay, you're fine.
Ah!
Heavy armor doesn't count for this. You're whispering.
Oh, okay.
You're not trying to move silently. You're trying to speak silently. Heavy armor does not count for this.
At least.
Work.
It sees you lean in at least.
Oh yeah,
and he walks
you
over.
see that Sutha is saying something.
There's a biscuit in your skull.
If you know what he just said.
He just leans in. You're one of them half-orcs, aren't you?
Oh no.
Yep. I did get the best qualities of orcs, but I also got rid of the bad parts as well.
Oh no.
Bad parts. And what's so bad about an orc?
I don't need to explain myself.
That means you got no argument.
I love the sound of racism in the
somehow
morning.
sensing the imminent chaos in her players. I mean, in the adventurers in the room here, there is a slight from the doorway, as the door was not closed after Kagaz busted in. It's not broken or off the hinges anything. It's just kind of just swinging there. And so you see, if you turn, the door is ajar, yes. You see two guards walk in and kind of just make sure everything's okay, and then they turn and gesture behind them. And walking in the room, you see a tall Loxodon, appears to be a female, who comes into the room and says, I see that you are all getting along well. That is good.
Getting along's the way to put it.
Very well. If you would have a seat, please.
I didn't even get to introduce myself.
Oh, my apologies. Of course.
Can't rush a master at his work. Turns around. I am Kagez Ironjaw, old warlord, and currently going through a bit of a, what's the word for it, profession change. He just looks
Pleasure to
around
meet
at
you, Kargath.
Carcass. There's no
Carcass.
law in there.
Apologies.
Apology somewhat accepted. Now let's get with it.
Very well.
He
So
takes a seat.
she seats herself. It's a larger round table in the center of the room that you see is meant for sitting for discussion. There are small couches and settees kind of spread around the room. It's a comfortable sitting room where there's areas where, like, oh, if you want to go over and have, like, smaller side conversations over here, you can, but the main discussion area is the round table in the center of the room. And she sits at kind of an isolated chair there where you're all able to see her easily enough.
You see Fractal grab a biscuit, open a hatch, like in the back of his neck, and just drop it in there.
Okay, fresh cut.
I know you have.
And then
You have-
I'm making a note of that.
It's actively on fire. You can hear you can smell a bit of burning biscuit now.
Somehow, you are fresh cut grass and Mister, all in one.
Lovely.
You can hear speaker in the back of his coming from down in the mechanism, like a slight crackle, and then just the standard burp sound effect. Bit of smoke comes out.
You see
A very
the
interesting
Loxodon
creature.
woman just kind of look a bit confused as like, okay, that was very clearly installed and programmed on purpose, but the purpose is something I don't understand. She says, anyway, my name is Jatra. I am the magistrate of this city. Well, let me explain the situation first. This city, having very recently grown in size, has found itself in need of an expanded sewer system to support the larger populace. We sent a survey team down into the sewers to see where we could expand, where we could tunnel safely and not run the risk of collapsing the city on top of it, and where would be best left alone. While they were down there, the surveyors noticed some sewer tunnels not marked on their maps that had clearly not been constructed in the same manner as the rest of the sewers. When the surveyors and the few city guards that we sent down as escorts attempted to venture into the strange tunnels, they began to encounter strange noises with no discernible source. Just when they thought they had found the source, the tunnel collapsed in front of them. None of them were harmed or injured, they just could not go any further. They did not come equipped with any mining or excavation tools, simply survey equipment. So, the task that I have for you is I wish for you, 5, to descend into the sewers and determine the source of the noises, as well as the origin of the strange tunnels. I give you full permission from the magistrate to take whatever action you feel you must while you are down there. Your first priority is to bring back either an answer to the mystery or to confirm that the problem has been taken care of so that the expansion can continue as planned. If you are able to bring information that you think may lead us in a different direction or that may be pertinent to us in our expansion, please do not hesitate to bring it back. If you are successful in, at the very least, discovering an answer for us, I will pay you each 250 gold pieces upon completion of this task. I will, of course, before you venture down there, give you a reasonable selection of some necessary resources for exploring the sewers in case you were to run into anything unexpected or dangerous, and you will also be given the time needed in the city to prepare. We have many merchants and stalls that could sell wares that I may not be able to give you access to, and your lodging for this night will be paid for by the city. Have you any questions for me?
You said, how much each was it again?
250 gold.
250 for finding answers. And
Or
you said
taking action to solve the problem, whatever you feel is necessary.
Gotcha. So 250 to solve it. Did you how much is it if we just bring back the answer to what happened
It is
in an informative way?
still 250.
Okay.
If you bring back absolutely nothing and tell me that there is still a mystery, I will give you some small modicum of compensation, but if you cannot bring me answers or a solution, I cannot give you the promised price.
Noted.
Can I do an insight to see if maybe there's something she's hiding or she's not giving us the whole story?
Go ahead.
Nope.
Well, I'd like to do that as well.
Go ahead.
If I have advantage on this, I believe.
For...
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, no, I don't have advantage. I just can't roll below an 8.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Ooh,
Okay.
you definitely did not.
He still definitely has the bored look on his face. He's leaning to the side, resting his face on his fist. I'm assuming I'm being typed to.
Yes.
Bellum, while this is happening, has taken out a small scrap of note and is writing down all these job details and is he's got a little pair of the half moon glasses that Dumbledore had in the first Harry Potter movie. He's got a pair of those on, writing his things down, just nodding at every detail.
Guys is inspecting his axe.
Fractal has just gone stock still like a puppet that's no longer moving. Just staring straight forward.
Is he fully locked up or is he relaxed?
Locked up.
Okay.
Alright. Did anyone else want to make an insight check?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Have you any other questions?
Do you have any other information? So, quick recap: they were making tunnels. As they were expanding, a mystery is unfurled, and there were workers who went missing.
No one has gone missing, no. We have tunnels and have since the foundation of the city. We need to expand them. We sent down a survey team and a small handful of city guards just in case they ran into any rats or anything. These surveyors are not known to be skilled in combat, but in mapping and surveying, of course. And they encountered strange noises with no discernible source, and tunnels that had not been constructed in the same manner as the rest of the tunnels and were not on their maps. They were not expecting to find them there. And just as they were about to further descend into the tunnel was collapsed in front of them. No one was lost or missing. They just were unable to go further and had to turn back.
Okay. DM, can I make a nature check to see if I know of any native fauna that are burrowers and tunnelers that would be big enough to cause a tunnel?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, nature 16.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything.
Yeah, suggestion.
Nope. No Fearbolg things to help with that.
So, around here, thinking about not necessarily this area specifically, but just more desert area, tunnel and burrowers, you think of onkegs.
Okay.
You think of bullets. You think of umber hulks.
Okay.
You think of stone eaters. You almost think to yourself, it could be a Remoraz, but it may not be cold enough. You think of kobolds, other underground dwellers, kobolds, goblins. It's a bit too close to the surface for drow, but it is possible, since it is underground, that it could be a drow or a deep gnome or a duergar. Could be something like a landworm. Different things of that nature. You gather it's probably more along the worm or insect type rather than a mammal, if that makes sense.
Okay. He'll kind of note that to himself and just kind of murmur. And, all right, I think I've got a list of some burrowing creatures that might be my suspects. And he's just like deep in thought.
Do any of the rest of you have questions?
Not particularly. Well, I don't.
Fractal animates and like just turns over. No.
Just point me in the right direction.
Do you wish to have the time in the city to prepare, or to go into the sewers?
No, we definitely need to go into the city to prepare.
Very well.
Fractal tends to have issues when walking in the city unsupervised. We should go now.
The guards are aware of your presence.
Another puff of green fire just pops out the side of his skull.
I would recommend that you attempt to not set any of the merchants' wares on fire, as they do not take kindly to that, and would have you pay for any damaged goods. But the guards are aware of your position and the service that you have been hired to do for the city, and you will not be impeded in your passage here.
Almost like a bike lock, or a bike chain, his thumb unhinges and just pops up.
Interesting.
Unsettling.
Do you? I hope it's not too prying, Fractal. Do you happen to have some sort of suspension-based animation built into your systems? You seem to have very rapid movements.
Fractal is based off of old model.
Oh, so are you meant to have smoother movements, and this is just a malfunction?
Fractal was... Yes.
Noted. Similarly, making notes on the same large piece of paper that he's been making all his notes on.
He puts
rolling it up and stowing it.
He picks his thumb back up and puts it back on.
If you want me to reattach that or take a look at it, I can...
No, it is fine. As it does an audible click and a little RC car.
That's good, because I just remembered I recently lost my Tinker tools. I've got to buy a new set at some point. Part of the reason why I'm on this job.
Sorry, the biscuit again.
Yes, well...
Free to make your way.
Oh, of course. Where are y'all going?
Gonna go buy some underground stuff.
Rectal,
fun.
well on fire, they cannot see very well in the ground. I require a lantern.
Oh, I have I'm in a similar situation to you. That's why I made these. And you see it's a pair of goggles on his head.
You do seem to be the type to make things.
Yep.
As Warforged still don't have dark vision.
Since you got all that fire in you, can I light torches on you?
I would not try that. The torches start screaming.
Now I want to hear that. He starts.
Can you make a hooded lantern?
If I had the materials, I bet I could. I know how to use some smith's tools and tinker's tools. I think I could make it, but I'd need a forge and material, and I don't really have any of those.
I'll just buy one.
It's just the marshmallow on the tip of a stick, just slowly entering frame towards fucking Fractal.
Tell me that you clanky git. I want to hear that scream.
The marshmallow starts screaming, and then it is rapidly within 6 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna go buy some equipment. You guys can continue to do whatever you're doing. And
Fractal Fractal will wait here for
I'm gonna mark a torch down for that one.
I'll tag along with you.
Yeah, that was nice.
I'll tag along with you, Ned.
All right.
I'll go with you. I ain't got nothing else, and I'm sure they'll try to end up arresting me if I go wandering about.
Same.
Whether or not I deserve it's a different question.
Sutha,
Yes.
do you need the meat bag supplies? Stares at you unnervingly. Cannot blink.
Stares and robot.
Stares in balefire eyes. Pretty much treat the fire I have like Disney Hades fire. That's how we're going to approach this.
If we pass by a store or something, but I am not going to leave your side, Fractal. If we pass by a store, I'll get some stuff.
That's why I'm asking. I plan on sitting here until we go. If you need something, we'll follow you.
Then come with me so I don't have to leave you, and let's go buy some stuff.
I will do this. I will be back, big man.
All right. Well, we all gotta go down into that sewer anyway.
You see, all right, pick up our stuff, and I guess we head for a shop.
Okay, what kind of shop are you looking for?
I'm just looking for a general shop. I want to buy a hooded lantern.
Okie dokie.
We all kind of like
I similarly need
collaborating
adventuring
on
goods.
like collaborating on anything to handle being inside the mines, pickaxes, anything like that. If like methane and stuff, depending on how far we go, I know it won't affect. I know it won't affect Fractal, but like breathing, if we need anything like that, if we get caught up in something.
That does bring a good question. My armor says that when I got my helmet up, I think it says it's airtight. Would that? I don't know if it says airtight. If it says just completely covers you, and I think that's a big difference. Let me double check it.
That is a big difference.
Yeah, let me double check that.
Pass out and die from breathing poison.
Yeah.
Just cut to 3 hours later, Frack's just poking your bodies. Why are you not moving?
Places any limbs? No, it just says it completely covers my body, not airtight. Okay, so I'm covered, but I can still choke on gas. Cool. Yeah, I'm similarly also just looking for an adventuring goods shop, like Ned.
Okay, you find one easily enough. There is a hold on. There is an Aarakocra merchant there that greets you warmly. Hello, my friends. You are here for
hello. Yes, actually, we're here to get a assortment of things. I think we're all doing separate purchases, though. I don't think it's a group thing.
Very well, very well. Who is first?
I'll let me look around for a minute. I've not got much, and you see Bellum has 10 gold in his hand.
Again, slaps the desk. I'm here looking for lunch, and you look like something I'd put over a fire.
Ignore him. I'm looking for a hooded lantern.
A hooded lantern, yes. Hooded lantern. Hooded lantern. He looks through his books. He pulls out a book that is written in runes. Let me check real quick my stuff to see what language Aarakocra speak. I think it's just common.
Avian.
Aarakocra and Orin. Okay, so Orin, you see,
They speak
it looks like talon claw marks. And you see it's on there, and he's looking through, and you gather without any sort of check that this is an inventory book. He's checking his prices. For a hooded lantern, 5 gold.
Alright, here.
Very well, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you happen to have any flasks of oil?
Flasks of oil.
I will tell you, Liv, I have a whole shopping list on my cart. Or on my whole shopping list on my sheet.
How much money do you have?
10. I have like at least 350, 360 worth on this list, Pyro. That I'm just, whenever I have money,
maybe you should go
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just copy paste it because I also put the prices down for your ease.
I have my own prices, thank you.
I know. I'm just.
You don't need the prices. I have the prices.
I know. This is what I found on things that I put with it. You can tell me the price. I didn't mean to assume that that's the price I'm going to pay. I'm just saying I had them there. If you didn't know anything.
Look at that backseat DM.
If you didn't know anything.
All right, I'm going to shut up now.
Wow, Connor, would you like to remove the foot from your mouth?
Dan, that's a big ass.
Post haste.
That's a big ass hole you've dug there. I like it.
Time for me to stop digging.
You're funny.
How much?
I'm having a great time.
There's the things I was going to get, and I was also going to look for some 1 pound stones along the road to pick up.
Well, you can find them well enough. That's fine.
Yeah,
you can
work them that I have
that easy enough.
Okay.
That was impressive, Connor.
That was
wow.
Amazing. I don't think I've ever seen you step in that big a pile of shit before.
I had to quickly abort.
I'm proud of you.
I'm not.
It's gonna live on. That's gonna become a meme pretty quickly, buddy.
DM,
yeah, every time I say something to a DM now, I'm just gonna say, in case you don't know anything.
Don't know anything.
DM, I brought my prices in case you didn't plan.
Or have a research. Okay. Does anyone else have anything they want to shop for?
Oh my god.
A bucket of water to put out the fire this Connor, but
fire would be amazing, wouldn't it?
I've got rope that I can let down so he can get out of the hole.
I thought I was the one on fire.
Start climbing.
Ah! Okay.
Don't worry, I'll help you. Here, I guess floating disc to help him out.
Is anyone else looking at anything?
No.
We sold a hooded lantern. I haven't looked at Connor's thing yet. Because I'm looking.
Let me actually see what's actually in a scholar's pack, because I have that. Blah 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 blah. I don't need rations. That's for bait ass meat bags. Let's see here.
Anyone have a Dungeoneer's pack?
I dismantled mine. I don't remember which pack I had. I had one.
I have pocket sand.
I think I have an explorer's pack.
Oh my god, I have pocket
explorers
sand
too.
Yeah, I had an explorer's pack. So
where the fuck does scholar's pack come with pocket sand? Anyway,
engineer's pack. I got a bunch of torches I don't necessarily need.
What else comes in a scholar's pack, Pyro?
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Does it?
See, I've actually had.
What else other than the pocket sand?
It's a small satchel of fine sand. I've looked this up before.
I think I know what it's for.
I'm pretty sure it's for if you have like ink on a page. You would
you scatter sand on it to dry the ink.
In a scholar's pack is a backpack, a book of lore, a bottle of ink, an ink pen, 10 sheets of parchment, a little bag of sand, and a small knife.
That's exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm. It's shit. Yeah.
I fucked up, and I don't have those. I rolled for my equipment, so I don't get any of the background stuff.
That's what.
And I still ended up with just 10 gold to my name.
One charge stabilizes, no check.
Forget each pack separately is
what. You still have to have proficiency with a healer's kit?
No, I don't think so. Do you?
No, you
I'm
don't.
looking in proficiencies real quick to see if it's even on there.
You don't need proficiency.
Oh, it's not on.
What proficiency gives you is something else.
Okay, so you're looking for map scroll cases. I'm not looking at your prices, Connor.
You're good. I know. I just copy pasted.
Mm-hmm.
I figured it was easier to just do it and get my hands off.
You could have just copy pasted just the actual item. So the map and scroll case is 2 gold.
Okay. What are the others before I decide which I buy?
I'm looking them up. Where?
I'm going to hold on to my 10 gold.
The healer's kit is 7 gold.
Okay.
And
as a wizard, I need to hoard my fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
Oil flask is 5 silver.
Ah, damn. Okay. And that's just like about how much comes in this flask for like a hooded lantern?
It weighs 1 pound.
Okay, so it's.
But that is also including the weight of the flask, which is glass.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me see if it says in 5e. Oil flask, 1 silver point, 1 pound. Oil usually comes in a clay flask that holds 1 pint.
Okay. Pint of oil ain't bad. You said it was 5 silver.
Yes. Yes.
I'll take...
Oh, hold on. I can do this better for you. There you go.
Now she's the one doing it better.
I love that you copy-pasted and just edited it.
Oh, yes.
Iconic. Much better.
Just in case you didn't know anything.
Oh, this is going to... That's warranted.
I'm writing.
Bellum will place the 1 scroll case and the 2 oil flasks, which would normally be a total of 3 gold pieces. He said, and he'll say, "Is there any way I could convince you to give me the lot of this for 3?"
So you said 2 oil flasks and 1 scroll case?
Actually...
Or 2 scroll cases?
1 scroll case.
1 scroll case.
And real quick...
Wait. Mm-hmm. So you're putting down 1 scroll case and 2 oil flasks and asking for it for 3 gold.
For 2. He's trying to get a gold discount.
Okay. Because you did say
before
3,
I say that,
I'm like, that's
the net price, yeah. Is there anything around the shop that looks broken? Like a busted lamp or something?
No, you gather that most of these merchants are they have brought out the goods to sell.
Okay.
They have
no, I don't mean like broken material. I mean like, is there something around the shop that needs fixing that he could...
These are stalls. You're not in a shop. These are like stalls outside.
Oh, I got it.
We're in a bazaar.
Yeah, you're in a bazaar. You're at Renfest.
So it's like a wheeled cart, kind of, and they're on the other side of it?
It's like a tent. You're at Ren Fair, my guy.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay. Damn.
He's like, even better, it's like at Pride when you have the people that have like the tents and they have a table set out with their merch. It's a merch table.
Okay.
Under a tent.
Never mind then. He's gonna try and offer to fix something for gold, but instead he'll just be like, is there any way I can convince you to give to me for 2?
Why?
And just a bit tight on money.
Then why are you shopping?
Good question. I need things. Doing adventuring gear and work for the city, and I just...
Ned's gonna hand him a gold and just pay the money.
Okay.
This is a good man, yes. Understand commerce.
Yes.
All right.
I was gonna say, he's gonna buy the stuff so he can go out and do things for money. How does that not make any sense?
Hoggas is a strict critic of capitalism, apparently.
Why wouldn't he be?
That's a good
Is this
point.
necessarily capitalism?
Yeah. No, this isn't capitalism.
It's exchanging money for goods and services.
Capitalism is something else.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, really, where's my suggestion spell now? Don't worry, I bet she doesn't speak common.
He is speaking common to you right now.
I know. You know what I'm joking about.
Oh, I know. That was about not speaking common.
I will pay my 2 gold.
Your 3
pay my 2 gold. Well, yeah, the one...
The one from Ned, yes.
Yeah. The 3 gold's passed over, 2 of it from me, 1 from Ned.
There you go.
And I'll scoop my things up, and I will pass a flask over to Ned. For the lantern. You know, I figure it's fair.
Yeah, it comes with oil in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Cool.
What?
I guess you got a backup then.
Thanks.
So you can move a pint of oil to yours. I'll take it off mine.
Okay.
That oil?
Robot noises intensify.
I smell democracy.
I wonder if you... It's oil in a flask, so I'm imagining a really funny moment with you with like a whiskey flask filled with just lamp oil that you're taking and drinking, Fractal.
I did that with a Warforged in one of my campaigns, and they immediately were like, "That's the most interesting thing out of everything you just told us." And I,
I'm trying not to go too far with my antics.
they're like, "Who's around
just
here?"
from
I
the
was like,
fire
"This
thing on
person,
live.
this person, and this person." And like, anyone else? I was like, "There's a Warforged." I was like, "What's he doing?"
I think it's up to live
drinking
on how
something?
flammable I actually am.
They go up and like, "What is that?" Oil.
Oil.
I did the I did the marshmallow thing for a bit. I don't know how
and
flammable I
that
actually am.
That became the party NPC, by the way. His name was
Nice.
Benji.
Fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it was something else. But he's also wearing a top hat. So let's move on.
I approve.
Nice.
So that's all my shopping.
Does anyone else need anything? Yes, yes.
Wait a minute. Rips off mask. It can claw.
I already told
If it
you.
were anyone else,
What I would get out of this, I'd get kicked out of the city for.
very well.
Ned's gonna eyeball him and just, okay. Let's just head back and get this job done with.
Fractal cannot find anything he needs.
I guess shrugs. No sense of humor.
What is humor?
Real
Can I hear
quick,
RoboCop?
Sutha speaks up. Excuse me, sir.
First law of robotic.
Yes.
You don't by any chance have any thing that might help us in case the air gets a little bit thin and we're unable to breathe? Do you have anything that might help with that in case worst comes to worst?
The DM needs to know what you're asking for because the DM is not sure. Are you talking
Like
about
an air filter, probably.
Are you talking
Yeah,
about if
or-
it's poison or if it's like high altitude?
Basically, like this air's going out. You said the thing's collapsed because I know it won't affect Fractal, but
Do you have any canaries?
No. The tunnel before is collapsed. There's still plenty of air going into the sewers proper.
I know just in case the off chance that something else collapses and we get trapped or something.
Okay.
Canary. Goblin Slayer.
I have a canary here. No.
Just simply yes or no, and we can continue on.
No, this is me trying to figure out what could work. Because I'm like, if it's poison, I could do like a bandana or a cloth or something that could go over the mouth that could give advantage on checks and saves. But like, just for thin air, I'm trying to think of what would work.
Or if she has like a reference to maybe a magic user or something that could.
That's what I
conjure
need
like,
to figure out. Is that okay? That is a thing. What is?
In case
Oh,
truly
okay,
gets the fan.
interesting. I do not have. There is someone that might. Look for. They kind of flap their claws a little bit as if trying to find the right word. What is word? Dream person. There is dream person over there. Go look for them. They can help. Yes. Go. Yes. They look.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Best of luck. Ask about
Good. The
did
accent splits.
they do the magic. You kind of look to where they're vaguely gesturing, and you see, looking like a human woman, but there's something otherworldly about her, and she's sitting on a stool behind her table with her eyes closed and her hands just perched in her lap. She looks like almost in meditation.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Best of luck.
We go. He run! Flee!
Oh, I thought waiting for the next person to go up who needed to buy anything.
I'm done.
I ain't got shit.
We ain't found shit.
I do need more water, though. Hang on.
So
I think we're all done here, so go ahead and lead the way, young miss.
All right, she'll walk over real quick and introduce herself to the woman, very ethereal.
yep.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Her
I
eyes
was
don't
led
open, but
over-
she speaks to you.
You said her eyes open? Sorry, cut
They
out.
do not open, but she speaks to you.
Okay. Excuse me. I was led over here to you because I was told that you might possibly be able to help us out as we're traveling into the sewers.
It is possible. What is it that you require?
Some sort of, whether magical or not, breathing apparatus in case a cave-in occurs or the air thins. If shit hits the fan.
Breathing. I understand. She opens her eyes and locks eyes with you for a second. Then turns around and she pulls something out. It looks like a small sphere, sort of translucent. It kind of looks like the top of a snow globe, but there's nothing in there. She sets it on the table. She says, "This is a breathing bubble. If you wear it over your head like a helmet, it has 1 hour of breathable air."
Insight check to see if she's full of shit.
Make an insight check.
Freaking, I was gonna say carnies, but I don't want to say that. 15?
Okay. Okay, come on. Come on, roll 20. Okay. I'm gonna message you.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Are we dead yet?
Yeah, we're just seeing if I'm being scammed into some type of air bubble.
Oh.
Apparently, just in another tent, grabbing it from I'm assuming a Kalashtar lady.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. And how much would this be?
You said that you are going into the sewers.
Correct.
She thinks for a moment. This is a magical item. It is not inexpensive. Since you are doing a service to the city, I can sell it to you for 50 gold.
That's a bit out of my price range.
I do apologize. Its magic may not be powerful, but it is still an enchantment.
Looks over. Fractal, come over here.
Robocop?
Ah! Where am I?
Fractal had powered down and just woke back up.
Sorry. I was typing things and I was just staring like I zoned out, just staring at the fucking keyboard.
Like hearing your alarm in a dream, you're like, wow, this is a really fun noise. I wonder who it's for. Just Fractal in the middle of the street.
Liv, by the way, I sent you a message. That is partially why.
When did you send me a... Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I saw that.
Okay, thank you. What?
Fractal,
Where am I?
this magical orb that might be able to help the rest of us breathe inside the sewers in case things go down. I know you don't need it, but it costs 50 gold and I only have 10. Just precautionary measure.
The baleful orb stare at you.
I take that as a no. Very well.
What are you asking? You didn't ask me anything.
I
You
need
just
40
stated
gold.
that
I need 40 gold.
I have 10.
I don't wish to,
According to my math inspectors, you still need 30 gold.
I'm well aware. We just met these people and I don't want to just already ask them for money.
Well, I do not have the appropriate amount of gold, so I will have to decline.
Alright, that's enough. Okay, hand it back to her. I'm sorry, I won't be able to purchase this. Thank you very much, ma'am. You have a blessed day.
You as well,
Do
my
not-
child.
Do not worry, if you begin to asphyxiate, I will make sure you go to good use.
As long as you survive, that is all that matters, but preferably I'd want to survive too, because we both have our goals.
Yes.
I feel like there's something deep in here.
Which one were you talking to?
Phrasing.exe.
He was just looking at both of you talking.
Phrasing.exe is activated.
Bellum is also,
That could be like,
while this is going on, coming up to ask the other everyone but Fractal if they would like to invest in something to help with the smell of the sewers.
Not what that's for, but sure.
I
you,
have a specific thing I'm going to do to them, Liv.
Okay.
If
I don't have a nose.
you'll spot. That's why he's not asking you. He's assuming that you can't smell, given mechanical nature.
I have
but,
olfactory sensors.
You see that Bellum has gone and purchased a small bandana for himself in like a teal blue color, and he's got a pair of what looks to be like maps and like a compass and a few lenses, and is fiddling with it on the ground. And after a minute, he stands up, and there's a little flash on the bandana, and there's a little flicker of white specks of light that come off it now. And he ties it around his neck so you could pull it up like over his nose. He goes, "Oh, I should offer. If are any of you have really sensitive about strong smells?"
Here's you.
I've smelled dead carcasses. I've worked on a farm. I've been in the city. I'm pretty used to it. It's not the smell I'm concerned about.
If Suta is ever dealing with smells, I do this, and like the tip of his finger just caps off like a pest dispenser, and just a spritz of Febreze just slaps into your face, Bellum. Spicy cinnamon.
Necessary, but thank you. Fractal unnecessary.
I used to work in a port, so not a big deal for me.
I don't think I gotta explain anything.
Yeah, I didn't think you would. I just saw these, and I figured I'd offer part of my abilities. I was going to ask what your favorite scent was, and as he approaches in a 10-foot radius around this,
My
bandana,
favorite scent is
there
burning
is a
pine wood.
very strong smell of cherry blossom.
Okay.
Magical tinkering. Take a tiny non-magical item and imbue it with I think it's the third one. Yeah, a continuously emits a choice of an odor or non-verbal sound.
Okay.
Perceivable up to 10 feet away. So he's just soaked it in cherry blossom cologne in anticipation for the sewer thing. And I'll mark off the 2 copper for the
All
bandana.
right.
And I can have up to 5 of these tinkerings on at a time. So that's why I was asking who wanted one instead of just making. Now time to do conversions from gold to a copper. 9.
My favorite
Paid 2
smells
pennies.
come from most living creatures,
I got
except for the clanky git right here, and it usually comes from opening them up.
Hmm.
It's gonna be fun
Unsettling.
working with you.
I'm a little unsettled.
He's gonna look
I'm
down.
pretty sure that's what he's going for.
He's gonna look down and then, oh, you look a little crafty down there.
Bellum also bites his tongue for a second. He goes, "Ooh, you may not have needed to buy that lantern either. I just realized. Don't worry about it.
I'm
sure it
not
was a sound
gonna
investment."
always be working with you, so
Okay, fair.
future investment.
Fair.
Well, to go mucking up already.
I also infuse one of my torches and stow it in my bag with the bright light infusion. It's not actually lit. It just does 10 feet of light without being burned.
Hmm.
And those are the 2 I'll have on. of my 5. And that's all for now. I'll message you if I pick something else.
Okay. What kind of light?
Similarly, should a bright? It's the bright light in 5 feet, additional feet. It's just white light normally. In my light, just that same like those little specks of light that come off the bandana. It's like a brighter version of that around this.
So
torch.
how specifically does it work? Is it emits bright light?
Yeah, it's that first.
For 10 feet.
It does bright light for 5, dim for another 5. So not as strong as an actual torch, but also free.
So 10-foot radius total.
Yeah, and I don't actually need it because I have goggles of night. But
Diameter, I mean, sorry. Shit.
Meters.
Meters.
Okay.
The range is about 35. Is about 30 cheeseburgers.
Actually, realizing the radius. Sorry, I hate to keep doing this. I'm just gonna, instead of doing a torch, I'm just gonna do a small like street pebble and stow it in my pocket so I could like throw it down an alleyway if I needed to, or like a corridor. I'm cutting myself off. That's all I'm saying.
That's fine.
Done.
We go.
Okay. All right. So you go back to the seat of the magistrate.
Yep. I don't have any more business, and I don't think anyone else does.
Yeah, Ned was already heading off that way.
Fractal is just following Sutha.
Oh, Sutha's following you. She follows your lead.
We go in a circle.
Okay. So,
Algaz loses another torch to Fractal's insides as they're walking.
Goodness.
Yeah, we're. How flammable am I, Liv?
I don't know, Pyro. How flammable are you?
How flammable will you let me be? How careful do I need to be?
Do you want to be flammable, or do you want to be inflammable?
You can. I wish flammable. To. I have. It acts like Disney Hades fire, so it ebbs and flows.
Yeah, if you want to be flammable, who far be it from me to say that you're not flammable.
I just didn't want to do dumb shit without your permission.
So as
that's
I
technically
appreciate
prestidigitation, but not really.
So as you make your way back to the seat of the magistrate, the guard that you met at the base of the stairs, a human man, he says, you have returned. I will escort you to your inn, where your lodgings have been paid for the night. Do you require anything else before resting?
I do not sleep.
No, I'm pretty good. The rest of you?
I think I'm ready to wind down.
Real quick.
Only thing I need. Can't wait for tomorrow.
Bet.
Very well, then.
I was just sorry. Gonna say, where are the local churches or places of worship to various gods?
So Pelor is the primary deity on this continent because of him being the one that struck down the Chained Oblivion, and his center of power is located on this continent. But any of the deities you really would be able to find, at least for the deities that there isn't a full temple dedicated to. There's kind of like the Hall of the Divines in Skyrim, where there's like little shrines to the major creators.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. All right. Just real quick, we're gonna continue on, but he's gonna drag Fractal and just kind of toss a coin.
Dear Witcher.
Yeah, just kind of toss a coin into the shrines or whatever, and just say, "Saloons of light, have mercy on us all."
Okay.
And then head back. But yeah, we'll continue on.
Cool.
Who she believes to be Saloon.
Okay. So you are escorted to the inn. The guard at the inn goes, Alright, these are the adventurers that we've hired to investigate the sewers tomorrow. So there's... How many rooms will you be needing?
4.
Four rooms, very well. And the tavern keeper hands
Fractal
guard
can
over
stay
the
in
4
closet.
keys. And the tavern keeper looks past the guard and just kind of slides the keys over to you guys and says, Your meals are also paid for as well. So if you require any sustenance before you turn in for the night, be sure to let me know. I will prepare something for you.
What's the biggest piece of meat you got on the menu?
Alternatively, if you do have a vegetarian platter, that would also be.
Podcast looks at you in disgust.
I like to follow a well-balanced diet. I'll take both.
Oh, I'm not.
Vegetarian?
Food
I'm
is
not
for
opposed to
the
meat.
meat bags.
I just enjoy
For
vegetable
the
platters.
herbivores, for the
I'm powered by
herbivores,
spite.
for the herbivores, we have roasted vegetables.
That
For
sounds
the
good.
pure carnivores, the biggest piece of meat, I believe, would be beef. I believe we have a large beef leg that has been roasted. We have
I'll
been
do
cutting
it.
pieces off of it typically because people do not usually want the whole thing. Are you wanting the whole thing?
Things are changing. Cargas has walked in the building, and I'll take the whole damn leg.
You know what? I'm not even really upset about it. We would not be able to serve it after tonight anyway, and it is getting later, so it is probably good. Honestly, thank you for taking it off of my hands. I do appreciate it. And for the omnivores, we have other cuts of the beef that are not from the leg.
I'll take my food now. I'll just take it up to my room with me.
An omnivore, a herbivore, or a carnivore?
Omnivore.
Omnivore. Understood.
Also, do you have anything for headaches?
For headaches, a regular headache or a magical headache?
He's gonna look at the group and go, I suppose this is regular?
Oh, let me see.
Cargas is gonna be poking Bellum's side. That's why you're so scrawny, you grot.
Let me see.
I'm not a
Layla!
vegetarian. I just like it.
Layla, what have we for the oh, yeah.
You know what? Just whiskey. Whiskey.
Just whiskey.
Whiskey will work.
Alcohol's included. Slams fist
No,
on
I'm
the table.
probably paying for this separately. So
Oh,
and he's gonna look at the woman and hope she speaks Thieves' Cant, and in Thieves' Cant go,
Ooh.
don't let him have alcohol.
So the
give me as
Or
much
warning.
alcohol. Give me as much ale as
Layla
anyone
has
can
come
get
up
me,
and is
damn it.
clearly like someone else that works at the tavern, like probably one of the serving maids. She looks at you, kind of blinks, looks at Kagaz, blinks again, looks back at you, and says, I'll get you that whiskey, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sure the serving sizes you got in your puny city ain't nothing compared to what I've downed on the regular. But get me as much alcohol as 10 gold will get me, damn it.
Sutha, I will head up to a room in Power Town for the evening.
I'm gonna
I'll be
follow
there.
behind
Will
you.
you deliver the food to my room?
None of you gonna stick around. Oh, you
have
I'm a
bunch
little
of
bit
kids.
delivered
intimidated.
to your rooms for
I
all
must
except the large one.
I
You're
must
supposed to be intimidated.
Okay, when she says
I'm
the
a
large
war
one,
boss.
Bellum is gonna go, which one of us is the large one?
You are not the large one.
Okay,
You're the tall one, I'm the large one.
got it.
Sutha, did you pay for the room or should I?
Your rooms
Oh, no,
are
they're
paid
covered.
for
The rooms
by
are
the
covered.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
rooms
covered, thank God.
Yeah.
Because
Alright,
you are not citizens that volunteered, you are people that traveled elsewhere to do this job. They're paying for your lodging.
Right.
So the
Does
rooms will
Kagaz
never
get
do
his
nothing.
alcohol? This is all of
Are
Kagaz's
you
wealth, by the
are
way.
you staying down in the tavern or going up to your room?
Staying in the tavern to drink.
All right.
Yeah. Good.
Make
Fractal will
me I don't know if this would be perception or yeah. Oh, make me a perception check. Just a basic perception check, Kagaz. This is it is alcohol. You are drinking alcohol. It is not nearly as strong as you are used to.
Abel's being flipped.
Oof.
What is this watery shit?
It's what we have.
good.
The serving maid from before that she's like, it's what we have. Same thing your
So
friend
you're
got.
why most taverns have level 20 retired adventurers.
So same thing your
Same
friend
thing my
got.
friend got. Well, first things first, the little git ain't my friend yet. Second thing, this ain't nothing.
To be fair, sir,
I've drank
you did
things that
say-
down giants.
To be
What is
fair,
this?
sir.
I might as well be drinking the horse piss out in the barn.
And I'm sorry for that, but to be fair, sir, you did say that anything we had would not be as strong as you're used to.
I thought I'd be the problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
how
got a
you
point. And I commend you for not being a little intimidated by the table flip. He sits back down and just thinks, it's been a while since I've been in civilized areas. I suppose this would be normal for a tavern.
It is for us, sir.
He just looks down, picks up the tankard that he had chugged before complaining. It was empty. He just hands it back to him. How much was that again?
It's on the house, sir.
Even better. And he just puts it down on the counter and just walks up to his room.
She
He does not fix the table.
That's okay. As she's fixing the table and other people come help her fix the table. It's not broken or anything. You gather that these are sturdy tables.
He didn't like break it. He
No,
just flipped it over.
It didn't,
So it's
but it
bottom
didn't,
side down,
it's a
or top
sturdy
side
wooden
down.
table. It's not stone or anything. No one else is down there?
No, I think everybody else went up.
No, we're all retired already.
I'll just give a little narration, third, fourth wall
Alright.
narration of like, as you walk up the stairs, she like, you see her smile of like, oh good, he bought it.
Nice. Respect.
So she purposefully gave you weaker alcohol going, it's gonna be weaker than what he's used to anyway, so why should I give him whiskey that's gonna get him even drunker when I can give him, weak alcohol and
A
not
White
be as
Claw.
worried about him, and he's gonna think it's weaker than what he's used to anyway.
He just had to hold himself back because usually in his warband, if someone did something like that, he'd beat their ass.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he's like, no, you probably don't want to get arrested already.
Not yet. Not yet.
We don't quite have enough money to bail you yet, so at least wait till after the job, then we can afford bail.
White Claw's diet. Oh dear God. All right.
I'm just getting flashbacks of campaign 2 where we had to go get Dom out of jail, and it's just flashing before my eyes again.
Not to be a flash forward, I'm detecting. It's a prophecy at this point.
And I'm not a paladin anymore, so
Okay.
I don't have the muscle to help you, buddy.
So, do you all go to sleep?
Yeah.
You eat your
I don't
That's
sleep.
their-
I just sentry stare at that door.
As
Every once in a
one
while,
does.
Sutha will hear a slight creaking sound, and whenever she's not looking, the skull's looking at her. Turns around, looking back at the door.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ. She just prepares her prayer to Saloon and, thinks of things and goes to bed.
Yep.
Just
All
like,
You all sleep without
away from Fractal.
creaking.
Not, yeah.
You all
it's like the Annabelle doll.
without issue. There's no midnight disturbances. You all get a full long rest unless you choose to do something that keeps you from taking one. You wake up
No.
the next morning refreshed. And
About
yes, go ahead.
about, let's say 30 minutes before Fractal knows by now Sutha's sleep schedule. So about roughly 30 minutes before she wakes up, exactly, he will animate once more and just walk over and just lean down and just stare.
For a whole 30 minutes?
Yes.
Pyro.
30 minutes to the point, like 30 seconds before she usually wakes up, and then we'll poke her. It is time to wake up. It is time to wake up. It is time to wake up. It is time to wake up.
You fucking alarm clock, son of a bitch.
It is time to wake up. It is time to wake up.
Fucking Fractal, Jesus.
Just an inch from your face. It is time to wake up.
Oh, God, please.
If I do not wake you up, you'd sleep for another 23 minutes and 42 seconds.
Well, a girl needs her beauty sleep. Damn. Come on.
The flesh is immaterial.
So
It is time to get up.
Okay, fine. Damn.
So, does anyone else do anything upon waking and emerging down again into the dining room area of the tavern?
Bellum is definitely an early riser, and he's down there just with he's there having breakfast, and he has a large white plate that looks like a chest plate on the table next to him, and he's not wearing armor.
Just going down to get breakfast.
I put it in the Discord.
Okay, you go down.
Nicest angel you have.
Breakfast is served for you. It is also covered.
Nice.
What you got?
Well, Fractal will inherently just lean forward and stare at Bellum eating and analyzing his eating habits because he has not met another a vegetarian.
Nito sold BRB.
Yep.
Bellum is doing the same thing towards Fractal because he's never seen a fucking Warforged like you.
A robot.
They're both checking each other out I'm imagining just sitting across from each other, staring.
Do not possess eyelids. I will never blink.
Interesting.
That the 0.00001 seconds of non-vision will never be a weakness of mine.
Interesting. But what if you have things fly into your eyes? Wouldn't you rather have some sort of shielding?
I do not possess eyes. I only see through these sockets.
Well, yeah, and then Bellum goes on like a 10-minute rant describing how the logistics of sand flying into his eye receptacles could clog up some gears.
As you're getting
so basically,
I guess cast him a sideward glance.
As you're getting towards the end of that explanation, the same server from last night comes over and she goes, "He doesn't have nerves in his eyes, love. He can't feel."
It's not the feeling, and continues on pivoting about
I feel
mechanisms becoming damaged by weathering.
I guess
my mechanisms repair themselves.
Oi, you got any more of the whiskey? Hold the water this time.
As you wish.
We have a job to do today.
Yes, we do.
What?
We have a job to do today.
A little bit of whiskey ain't gonna do nothing to my performance. I once fought an entire rock with about a gallon worth of ale in me.
How do you find sentiments?
That's lovely, Kagas, but
burn, you dope.
There's a rock bird.
ROC.
Rocks could fly.
ROC. No.
We know. We're being shitheads in character.
Ned doesn't.
It's role play.
All Ned knows is he's surrounded by a bunch of really dumb people.
Yeah. Oh, well, ironic. Yeah.
Stairs.
I will say at the end of breakfast, you all will see
Score.
Bellum, not wearing armor, grab this like white chest plate looking thing, press it against him, and then very Iron Man style, it just expands to form his full armor, and then a helmet pops up over him. And then he pulls it back and it disappears. Like
That's
folds
neat.
into the armor. Oh, thanks. I made it myself. Sort of.
My estimation of you is rising. Let's go do our job.
Right.
Is it time to get chopping?
Well, I mean, it's just sewers. I mean, we may not run into anything, so there might not be any chopping, but we'll see. You know,
Yes.
I'm hoping we don't run into any kind of altercations. It's safer that way.
I don't know how.
We go.
Oh, I was
I
really
pick up.
expecting podcast to have some thoughts on pacifism.
I pick up the JPEG of Sutha and we start walking away.
Just completely
All right,
locked
as
up.
you leave, headed back to the seat of the magistrate, the server looks at all of you, says, "Good luck."
Thank you.
Yeah.
It not need luck. I am the luck.
Well, he's painted blue skin, so he's pretty lucky, right?
Wait, you talking
And
to me?
Don't pay attention to that.
did I describe the server to you at all? I can't remember.
No.
No.
Ooh.
A female human woman.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Do not pay attention to either of those.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you are.
Right.
We all do now. Portent wizard.
Yeah.
Shush you.
You
I
should've
mean,
just
18's
G-
gonna be nice.
Yeah, you should have just rolled in a GM if you wanted it a secret.
I actually clicked the D20 on the first one. Then I just did. Then I just did the other one.
I might make you a macro for Portland that you can just click every morning. And then
Oh
just
yeah,
click.
that'd be nice.
We'll talk about it after session. It shouldn't be hard.
So,
Yeah.
you make your way back to the seat of the magistrate. You meet again with Jatra. She says, "Were you able to find everything that you need in the market yesterday? Or are you still in need of supplies?"
I was able to get the supplies I need. I'm not sure about the others, but
I got most of what I needed. I mean, I've got a whole long list of things I need to get for my adventures, but I've made a dent in what I think I need for this job, at least.
Very well. I do have some small items. Oh, this is not her voice. I do have some small items that I can offer to you. There it is.
So bad.
If you are in need
Oh.
of them.
Probably. I'm gonna be real. I've not got much.
Of course. She gestures for a guard near the door to come in, and they come in with a small chest that they set down on the table and open it up. Inside the chest, you see 5 flasks full of liquid. And 2 rectangular cases.
and these are
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 of them are potions of healing.
Hmm.
The other 2 are a bit stronger. They are potions of greater healing. Then there is a case of arrows and a case of bolts. I did not know which you would need. I brought both.
I'll take the arrows.
I'll take a potion of healing.
Fractal will also take a potion of healing.
I put them there for a reason.
Regular.
Okay.
There's 1 regular and 2 greater now.
I will pick up one of the regular as well.
Okay.
That's all the regulars.
That greater.
And then there's 1 other greater for
Thank
Sutha,
God.
I suppose.
Like, I
Yeah,
gave you
guess
5
I
for a
guess
reason.
Let's see how that computes. Yeah. Okay.
Like, gee, I wonder why they.
You're at least half orc. You need the bigger one.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Is there anything else you would require?
No, we may go.
Just where the entrance is, so we can get this over with.
I think we
Directions
can get it done.
Very well, we will escort you. And she travels with you to the entrance of the sewers, surprisingly enough. She answers any last-minute questions or concerns that may have come up over the day, and she shows you and reminds you again. You have the authority, on behalf of myself and the council, you have the authority to take whatever action is needed inside of the tunnels. If you feel you must take certain actions, then you may, without repercussions, but it is not necessarily the only option given to you. If you feel that you can obtain information and bring it back, that is also welcome, and will still be considered a fulfillment of your task.
Thank you, ma'am.
You are
We
welcome.
will do what we can.
Thank you. All right. Give me.
Quest parameters set.
By the way, who all can heal in the party?
I be a cleric.
Okay, I have Cure Wounds prepared.
I like to fancy myself a backwards healer.
Okay.
I
Backwards
do
a
enough
lot of ways.
DPS that
It offsets how much I'm losing in HP. Get my ratio in monster.
ADC.
If I've got a potion, I can heal you.
I was just looking over the spells I had prepared today and wondering if I needed Cure Wounds or not. I'm gonna leave it on just because we got one person who can heal if they go down.
Guys, you're one of those assholes who buys 2 Bloodthirsters back in that old meta, didn't you?
I think we got our answer there. Okay. That's all right. My spells are prepared. I'm ready to head in.
all right.
Sid,
All right, hold
So
on.
this is the
in
check.
the name of Sigma,
Okie dokie.
I'm now just Robot Saltspire. Let's go.
So. 1 second.
Thing. Are you supposed to see those other circles?
What all can you
Yeah,
see?
what-
I really don't know how this dark vision.
Oh,
It's so hard.
I can
All
also
of them-
move.
You've given
can
all
also
the lights
move them.
vision, I believe.
We can also move them.
Oh, there's no walls blocking him. That's
I
why.
don't have a to-
Yeah, I
thought
don't
sent you
know
the
how that
token.
shit works, but these are torches.
Okay, I'll walk you through it at some point if you want.
You didn't. I
What?
thought I sent you the token.
No.
Oh,
Uh,
because I
He's a
sent
square
it in,
ass boy.
I sent it in your general chat. I guess I didn't give it to you.
Oh,
It's a whole
My
ass square
bad.
boy. Square
Hold on,
Bob.
hold on.
I'll
He's
fix it
just
later.
that big.
That's a whole ass boy right there.
Bellum will actually step to the front. If you'll, we'll lead rather than in the front rather than the back. If we're
No. I'm gonna
party
fist
formation.
fight you for the tank roll. Let's
Oh,
go.
by all means, Fractal, you're up front. You're our front liner.
Yeah, I thought I sent it to you. My bad.
Okay.
Mr. Bellum, sir.
Yeah.
Perhaps you would like me to go first. I'm a bit of a scout.
Oh, yeah. I'm a bit noisy. I do have disadvantage on stealth in this suit, by the way.
Inquisitor.
Silence probably isn't our party's strong suit. He's gonna look back at everybody else.
Oh,
Just a faint ghostly wails coming from.
I wish I should have asked before if we needed stealth for today. I could have altered my armor to fit in for stealth mode.
It's a little
my
past
fault.
that point.
Oh,
That'd be
Liv.
sneaky when you can just cut down whatever gets in your way.
Here,
Liv.
if you get in trouble, 1 second. And we'll go all the way through.
I was gonna say once we Sooth is gonna kind of like touch her shield real quick. A bright blue, like purplish aura is gonna kind of glow from it, and she's gonna give all 3 of 4, 1, 2, 4, including yourself. Yeah, 'cause I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 of them, 300 feet of dark vision.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Oh right.
300 feet of work. How? Oh, I think I know
Okay,
which
so I
cleric you
think
are.
if I change it on your tokens right now and just don't reset,
Yeah, it won't save it.
it won't save it. That's all I need.
Yes.
Okay. Jeez. Okay.
The whole ass
Bellum
buff right there.
takes up his
They don't wanna
goggles
let-
of night.
She doesn't say
Oh,
anything. She just kind of hovers over it. She doesn't say anything, but
Let
she
me
just gives it
adjust
to him.
that real quick for everybody.
Fractal just takes
Wow,
the
that's,
saturation, the
That's quite
saturation
usefulness.
slider
Thank you.
and just moves it over, and now it's just like lime green dots in his eyes.
Okay.
How long
Everybody
does
should
this
have
last?
dark
Also,
vision now. There are torches if you need them. I am now.
They hurt now.
Well, they're lit. So you make your way down the rusty metal ladder and into the entrance of the sewers. Here, the smell is bearable, but you gather it will likely worsen as you travel deeper into the sewers. So to facilitate drainage, the entrance into the sewers is at the highest elevation, and everything else is on a very shallow decline from there. So it's not steep enough to impose disadvantage on anything. It's just enough. If you listen carefully, you can hear the sound of water flowing through the passages. On the walls are some lit torches, and the other end of the hall is blocked by an iron portcullis. The gaps between the bars are too small, looks like, to get through for most everybody. Ned, you feel like you might be able to squeeze through.
It's this color every single time.
Is it a up and down portcullis or side to side portcullis?
Up and down portcullis.
Kaga,
Okay,
do you think you
fix
could
that.
lift this? Just lift it up. Don't break it.
I'll help.
Does
Oh.
anyone want to look around and see if there's a way to
Oh,
raise the
boy.
portcullis?
I will
I'll-
look around
I'll-
for any
I'll,
mechanisms or levers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fractal too.
Investigation.
Yeah, give me investigation checks. On the southern side
Hey.
of the portcullis, it should be the northern side of the portcullis. Oh well. On the other side of the portcullis is a rusted iron lever. Fractal, it's a lever. Ned and Bellum, you both gather that probably can be used to raise and lower the portcullis, but because it's so rusty, it'll be difficult to operate it.
Hmm.
I will take out my little jar of oil.
Mhm.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That is on the southern side of the portcullis. That's in here. Over there, it's a lever that
Okay.
is significantly less rusty.
Oh, I will just try to slip through the bars.
Okay. Make me an acrobatics check.
Butter.
Can I help him by pushing him?
No.
Okay.
Winnie the
No,
Pooh.
no big
Winnie
deal.
the.
You squeeze through easily. This one is much easier. You examined the other level, so you know that this lever also can be used to raise and lower the portcullis. It's much easier to operate it. So, do you use the lever? Do you pull the lever, Kronk?
I pull the lever, Kronk.
It is not the wrong lever, and it raises the portcullis. You emerge, all of you, into the main passages of the sewer. I can't move the portcullis; it's just a part of the map, but it's raised. You emerge into the main passages of the sewer, and you are greeted by the sounds of squeaking and tiny skittering feet as rats, 3 swarms of rats, come around the corner, along with one giant rat, which is in fact size small. So I need everyone to roll initiative. I think that's hilarious, personally, that the giant rat
It's
is
the size of
small.
Ned.
It is a small beast.
It is still larger than a regular rat.
It
It's
is
a bigger
still larger
rat.
than a regular rat. It is still bigger than a rat.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. I am marking this rat to know that I need to not delete it. This means it is my initiative rat. That's all it means.
No.
Means nothing else except that's the one I clicked on when I rolled its initiative.
Gotcha.
I promise it's not anything weird. It's just my initiative rat. All right.
You're
Did
good.
everybody roll?
Initiative rat.
Thanks for the advantage on initiative, by the way.
There you go. Okay, sword. All right,
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Ned, you're first.
Wait, do we have advantage? Oh shit, I didn't hear that part.
When did we?
No, it just Ned
I
had it.
had just me.
Okay. Like, holy shit, Sutha.
Steady aim,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot the little fucker.
A ghost of Dom appears
Oh,
and just
hold on.
taps you on the
Let me
shoulder and
erase the
goes,
word.
yes.
There we go. Which one?
That's
That one?
That's nice, Sutha.
That one?
Where are the rats?
Rat swarm. Rat swarm.
Okay.
Rat
I see them
swarm.
now.
Giant rat.
I'm
I'll say
shooting
east
this
of
one
that.
because this is pretty much the only one. Oh, the giant rat moved
Yeah.
right there.
It comes
Okay,
out there.
will
I was just
shoot-
trying to hide it around the corner because, when I designed this dungeon, I was not expecting everybody to get 300 feet of dark vision.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, on the giant rat? Or you said the swarm of rat or the giant rat?
No, giant rat.
Giant rat. Just
That should-
misses.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
That sucks. Is that your turn?
Well, shit. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Kagaz.
Is that the big rat?
Yeah, the small one is the giant rat. It is a
Alright.
fucking small
I
creature.
take it I'm close enough to run up to it.
Yeah, these are all 5 feet. You're fine.
All right. I ain't think I gotta go ape shit on you. You're a little small. He just brings his great ups up for a regular hit.
It's dead.
Like a fucking water balloon.
It's dead.
Oh, the little bitty X.
Oh, goes the weasel, goes the weasel.
Next in line. Step right up. Call ass got death delivered to you.
That's your turn.
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, one attack.
Okay.
We're level 3.
Sutha.
I ain't about to action search a bunch of rats.
That's your loss.
All right, she's just
That giant rat got wasted.
hanging back, making sure Fractal's safe.
Okay.
Fractal's just bit down the hallway, just doddering over.
I am not fast. Alright, Bellum.
I was analyzing the architecture.
You'll see Bellum cracks his knuckles. The helmet pops up for thematics. I can have it on as a bonus action, but I don't.
I am
doesn't really
Iron
matter.
Man.
These 2 large stones on the back of his palms rear up with power, and he is going to settle up to this one. Rear back, and you hear the murmuring of something as a collection of that as he casts a booming blade,
Okay.
which
Nice.
works with my thunder gauntlets. I looked up.
Nice.
So this rat is hit with a normal spell attack. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And if it moves, it takes the damage from Booming Blade, which is I can pull up. And then, like it says there, it is now like a gravitational pull on that swarm towards me as I sidestep over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to step back to provoke an opportunity attack if they choose to take it.
Yeah, they're gonna take it. They're rats. They're not very smart. They're gonna try and bite
Go
you.
for it.
So they don't take damage until later?
Until they move.
Okay.
They take the 6 damage.
Yeah, they take the 6 damage now. If they move, they take more damage, is what I'm saying. Sorry. The thunder is my regular thing attack. Okay, 6 misses.
I think.
Nice.
Yeah. So just
Okay. But it takes the 6
nibble on my plate and I step back. And then, let's see if it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. That's my turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do this swarm of rats first because it's my initiative rat. Skitter. Skitter. I need to make sure they have that much movement. I'm sure they have 10 feet. They have 30 feet. They're fine. They are going to bite on Kagaz. I turned advantage on just because I like how it works more, but that's still a 9.
You're gonna turn around and look at the party. Look at how they nibble. It's funny, isn't it?
And now this one is also going to attempt to nibble at you because they're rats. Wow.
Yeah.
They're really rats. Okay. They're rats. They don't know what booming blade is. They're going to move. Roll your damage.
I
All
think I
right.
needed this after last night.
It's, booming blade. Does do there's additional 4 thunder damage
Okay.
as the vibrations were up and they burst.
Yeah, they are still after you. Because, of course.
Damn.
Well,
Okay.
Connor,
Fair.
they have
Yeah, I know.
to be after you.
Oh, I know. They have disadvantage if they attack anybody else. I was just saying,
They're
damn, they
focused
live.
on you.
Yeah, I expected them to die.
This is a swarm of rats, Connor.
Go on.
This is a swarm
Go
because
ahead.
it's many rats.
Motherfucker.
Now see this.
Hey, Connor.
It's justice. This is
I'll take-
justice.
How are you?
I don't have any shield or anything, do I?
No, you don't.
No,
And it doesn't matter
I didn't
because
think
it's a
so.
crit.
Yeah, that's 13 damage as they pierce through my into my skin.
Oh,
This is justice.
the irony. The heel. They bit through the heel.
It warms my dead little heart. This is justice.
Nito doesn't know why it's justice.
Nito doesn't know why it's justice, but Nito should watch the video because honestly, that was amazing. That finishes the swarm of rats' turns. Fractal.
Just like it fucking crit.
Also, there's a button to delete initiative if you just mess over them.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I just don't want to.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I do appreciate you though.
like that.
Thumbs up.
See, Connor. See how he said, "Oh, hey, there's this,"
Yeah.
and not, just in case you didn't know nothing.
And
Just in
never
case you
live it
didn't know
down.
anything. Fractal.
Alright.
Fractal.
Pyro, that's you. Jesus.
RoboCop!
There you laugh.
I was. By the way, the when it was lagging, and I was getting the link for.
Oh.
Yeah. Fractal slowly, laggily walks forward till he's behind Ned Flanders. And sort of like ting sound will come out of his neck, and the green fire turns blue.
Ooh.
And in a nasally elven voice, very raspy, will point at the pile of rats. Vermin in my tower! Inconceivable! And then will shoot a ray of frost at them as his hand coalesces into a frosty beam. 22. Freezing some cold ass rats.
This one? Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
They're looking pretty rough.
And then just switches back to green.
Yes.
It's my turn.
Nice. Okay.
I have to-
That is Fractal's turn. The giant rat is fucking dead. Ned.
Do you do flanking?
Yeah.
Flank.
Yes. Kill these fucking rats.
Slashy.
Overcome my first obstacle. Yeah, that fucking hits, and they had 9 hit points left.
Now I gotta do this. Plus an extra 7.
They only had 9 hit points left. They're already dead.
Don't care.
Stab,
Wanted to roll the
stab, stab.
damage.
Stop! He's already dead. That's good damage.
Alright, and that was 5 feet of movement.
Yep.
And he's going to...
You can step on their squishy.
Oh no, I'm a fucking halfling.
Yep.
I've only got 25 feet.
Oh.
There we go. I'm done.
All right, Kagaz. They're nibbling your shoes.
Now, let me return the favor. Big overhand swing. Great weapon master time.
Oh Jesus!
Yes.
On which one? The red dot?
Yeah.
Ah! Both.
I could have sworn he was about to just lean over and bite him.
It hit. But was it the red dot?
You know what he's
Not
about to
red
do.
dot.
He's definitely gonna be chewing on one when we leave. The red dot
The
one.
red dot
Yeah.
one.
Red dot.
Oh my God! All right. Still up.
He's gonna shrug it.
Hold on. Nah, I'm not gonna use anything else. That's it.
It's still up.
Extra
But
surgery.
there is one lone rat that managed to scoot out of the way of your hammer.
Lone survivor, eh? I'll make sure to
Limping.
eat you.
All right. Or Great Axe. Sorry. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
All right, Sutha. There is this swarm of rats that at this point is a singular rat. And then this swarm
Right.
of rats that is still actively like nibbling at his shoes. Some of them are starting to climb up the back of his breeches.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is dead.
Seeing that, she pats Fractal on the shoulder. You okay? Nothing is wrong with you, right? You're good.
What do you mean?
You are fine, yes?
Of course. Why would you ask?
Alright. Just making sure you're okay. And then she will run over here. It should be 30 feet. As soon as roll 20. Fucking Jesus.
Yeah, it did something
There
to
we
me earlier.
Ah. Yeah, so right there, get in between and just try and smack her. The last bit of that red one.
Okay. Go ahead.
Actually, hang on. Red one, do.
This one remaining rat is just squeaking
See
in
if she
here.
can hit it. See if she can hit it. Okay.
Squeak, squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeakerson, squeak, 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 squeak.
It has an armor class of 10. It had 1 hit point left. It's dead.
Ooh.
That's why I said there was one lone rat remaining. I was like, that's a good way
No.
to describe 1 hit point.
No Orksama Yamate.
Is that turn?
He sees you absolutely pulverize the rat. Now that's the orc half, I'll bet.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
she gives a little smirk. Possibly. And then that's it. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Bellum.
So I'm going to bonus action. He clacks his knuckles together, and a ethereal floating plates of armor surround his chest, and I gain 3 temp HP.
Okay.
And then I'm going to booming blade these ones again. I go, you mother! And then proceed to punch them at advantage because I'm flanking, right?
Yes.
That should be, yeah.
22
Okay.
with 9 thunder. And then similarly, gravitational pull to the back of my gloves. And I am not going to move away.
Okay. All right. It is the swarm of rats' turn. The swarm of rats getting booped by this thunder that they're not happy about. Turn around. Oh, hold on. Yeah, they're still good. They're going to bite you. Bite.
All right.
16?
Just misses.
Damn. Sounds fair. Fractal. Yes.
Mare. Callie, no.
This is a Callie fractal.
Pain in my ass. Anyway. A slight spark will happen again. No sound comes out, but that a little spark of blue fire comes out and shoots another ray of frost at the rats.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Cold rat.
We love a cold rat. Okay.
And that is fractal start.
All right. Giant rat is dead. Ned.
Come here. Come here, you little goblin. Ow. Ow. Bitch. Ow.
Cat?
There's one swarm left.
Yeah.
Ow.
Just this one.
Seeing it pretty much surrounded at this point, he's going to drop back, pull out his bow again, and shoot. Fuck.
It misses.
You want to steady?
I moved. I can't steady aim if I moved.
Oh,
Yep.
right. Fuck. Damn.
It's actually going to say about
Fractal stairs again.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, you fumble it.
No.
And the arrow kind of
He kind of looks at the bow and is like, what the fuck? I used to be good at this.
If only things happened.
Kagaz.
He sees you miss. Yeah, you should get up close and personal so you don't miss.
I knew that was coming.
You're back.
Now he gets his crit fail.
Standing on top of it. That is why.
Or not.
I got the 1 on the roll, though, which is pretty sad.
Oh, rip.
They're dead.
many times over.
They're
I'm sure.
no, only 5 hit points over, but they are dead. They are dead rats.
Solid.
They are dead. So we are out of combat. Very good.
I think I have some sort of rat disease now. I
I'm back.
You killed the rats, yay.
Cool. Sorry, Callie looked like she was looking for a litter box and got one in my room.
Oh no.
Bellum doffs his helmet and it folds back into his armor. Ow! I am just above half health.
Right there, she's gonna smack, kind of just tap Kagaz on the back of the shoulder, be like, Saloon's Grace, and she's gonna give Kagaz advantage on initiative next round, or next time initiative's rolled.
Nice.
What was that you just did?
Just a little, confidence. It fucking help. Just a little confidence boost.
Confidence. I think I got plenty of that already.
I'm sure you do.
All right. Where do you go next?
Ned, you said you were pretty good at stealthing.
Yeah.
Here, I take out my light pebble since I don't need it anymore, and I change its infusion that when it's like skipped, like a stone, it just makes a high-pitched tinging noise like a cymbal. Not like a big cymbal, but like just a tinking noise. If you get in trouble and you're out of our sight, if you'll just skip this, we'll hear it and know there's an issue. I pass it over to him.
All right.
I'm down 13 out of 30. Ooh.
Go up here, look around.
So over here to the
Oh,
north.
I am stealthing, by the way. So.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check then. Okay. Over to the northeast, at the end of here, you find a rat's nest. It is empty. Or it has no rats in it.
I will walk over to it and set it afire with my tinderbox.
7
Just
foot tall
immediately? You're just gonna...
rats.
What?
You just... that's what you do? You go over to it and immediately set fire to it?
I'll dig through it, see if there's anything.
All right. In the rat's nest.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, you want to get... Okay. I mean, like, I guess it wouldn't have melted, but still.
So, 30 gold.
Still, I don't want you to...
120. No, 130 silver.
I'm assuming you're pocketing all that, and we'll see if you're honest about what you found.
I'm not saying anything.
240 copper.
I'm just God.
Oh.
And... Shit!
What?
I hit the back button on my mouse.
Oh.
Oh.
That was a whole lot of shit for just having to reload the page.
No, I almost dropped... I kicked some shit.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
My mouse cord is very, very long, and I almost knocked it down.
No,
Gotcha.
that's fair.
Copy. Liv, you're gonna be my note bitch.
You've been chosen.
You know I have this all in notes, right? Like, that's how I was able to copy-paste that so fast?
It's for me.
Fine.
That way you don't have to repost it later, and I can go back and fix it myself.
Okay.
All right. And then I am going to head off this way. Well, I'm going to set the rat's nest on fire. Then I'm going to head off this way.
Yeah, once
and
you
check this corner.
There is nothing over there.
Okay. And...
When you come back our way...
Boink, 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 boink.
Yes, it's just sitting here watching him shuffle down the hallway.
There is nothing
Roll
over
perception, motherfucker.
Is there no Is it... portcullis? But as you do come back, Bellum will flag you down as he sees you pass.
there. Hold on.
What?
I'm just looking at something.
Wait,
No,
why would I
he's
be
saying that
rolling
to
perception?
Bellum.
Ah.
What?
Any luck so far? I mean, I'm waiting on you to know when we can move forward. What's the signal to follow you?
The north is clear.
Oh, okay.
I will throw the rock you gave me.
Okay, well, I had said that that was dangerous. That would have been a really confusing signal to have you fling that to say it's clear.
Okay, north is clear. Nothing up
Okay.
there. A rat's nest that I destroyed and found some stuff, but we'll deal with that when we get out of here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go down and look south now. So.
All right, I'll be here.
Okay, as you get about there, you start to hear guttural voices distantly towards your right, so towards the west on the map. Do you speak Draconic?
No.
You do not understand what they're saying.
Got some shit talking down here.
Oh, do you recognize what language it is, even though you don't speak it?
It is guttural. You know that it is guttural sound.
Shit talking.
Just some shit talking. I have no clue what the fuck they were saying.
There was more than one voice.
Oh, allow me to flex.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you're not quiet, are you?
Oh, actually, I can do this. I'm gonna spend an action. I doff my armor. I no longer have disadvantage on stealth.
There you go.
All right. He looks at the other three. Can you guys be quiet?
Well, whether or not I can.
I can assist myself for someone a little bit.
All right. So let's just say fuck it. Put your armor back on, Bellum.
Iron Man, is it 2 suitcase style?
Okay.
Let's just head on down. We'll try to be quiet, but we're probably not going to be, so there's no point. I heard a couple voices talking down in a language I don't know.
Can I doff my armor and hold my action to don it as I'm stealthing? Or is it taking my action to stealth?
It is taking your action to stealth.
Does anyone else have disadvantage on stealth with their armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, then I'm not gonna fuck with it.
That's why he told you to put it back on.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Well, I'll be stealthy when we could just go down there and bash some heads in.
So we can all get close. I'm not as fast as you guys.
I'll just throw you in. You proper
As you all
size for it.
If
continue
you
to
throw
argue,
me, I will stab you.
as you
I
all
will-
continue
I
to
would-
argue,
Mm-hmm.
from the area where Ned heard the voices, you hear a loud explosion and the sounds of stone crashing and shifting.
And taking off into a sprint towards it.
I think that's
in a
the
general
signal.
this way direction.
So that's 2 rounds there, and then
We're not in
I
initiative.
can actually make that in one round, so
We're not in
because I can
initiative.
bonus action dash.
I didn't know if he would trigger something. Right?
No.
Ractol and Sutha, or are you just gonna sit over
as
there?
you get anyone who speaks
I was saying
Draconic,
I'm coming down. Roll.
Go ahead.
does anyone speak
I'll
Draconic
say,
or just Bellum?
Just Bellum, I think.
Okay, then I will just...
Practically a polyglot.
That is what you hear.
I think
as
Pyro's
you
dealing with his
come
cat.
upon...
Yeah,
turn
that was
the
waiting
corner.
for him.
Oh, can I've got a feeling I know what these are, judging by my nature check earlier and the language that I'm hearing them speak. I think I know what they are.
I already know what they are. They're fucking kobolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kobolds.
Just
Because as
saying
you
that in
turn
character.
the corner, you see them, and I'm about to bring them off of the GM lair. Thank you, Shane.
Welcome.
Because Shane was like, hey, they're not on the GM lair. And I was like, yeah, I was not expecting in any way the 300 feet of dark vision.
If you would like, I can show you what I usually do for cave systems like this. It's probably what Pyro does.
I was
except
going
Pyro's
to,
stealth.
and I just couldn't get it to work the way I wanted to, and so I was like, nah, fuck it.
Nice. Are they small creatures?
Yes. Kobolds
Yeah,
are small
kobolds,
creatures.
small.
Yeah. Why do you have them in like this, like they were size tiny?
That's small, hun. A
No, it's
few
not.
are
It's a
on...
5
small.
foot cube.
I'm back.
Smaller a 5 foot
Size
cube?
is small.
Nope.
Small fit in
Yeah,
a 5
small.
foot cube?
They
Yes.
do. It's weird. Medium and small both registers 5 by 5.
I hate that.
Where is everybody?
Apparently,
left.
small creatures fit into a 5 foot
Wow.
cube, and I hate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get over here.
Not just in case you don't know anything about size categories.
Yeah, sorry, I had to go do
Okay,
something.
I'll kill you first.
You're good.
I say it with all the love and respect I can.
You have that?
He's already setting up to be the tank.
Yeah.
He's meta tank.
Not only am I fighting the enemies, I'm encouraging them to throw them.
Vellum is now using Champions Duel on every enemy in the game.
Fractal, do you speak Draconic by any chance?
Speak what now?
Draconic!
Let me check.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No? Okay, then you don't know what they say. That's fine. You see several kobolds standing around arguing in Draconic in front of the ruined wall that was clearly just blown up, which would be what the explosion you heard was. Two of the kobolds are decked out with several baskets and bags and appear to be speaking to a winged kobold that looks very agitated. What do you do?
What you get?
They all
Bellum will
turn and
speak up
look
in
at you.
Draconic.
I prefer the bigger versions, but I'll cut through you all the same.
Oh, guys, wait. They may not be hostiles.
They
I'm
are
sure we
now.
can talk this out.
It ain't them that's hostile, it's me that's hostile.
Uh-oh.
Now let's break their damn skulls in.
Are you diving into combat, or are you giving me a chance to speak to them? Is the
I
question.
mean, if you want to jump forward, he'll give you a second.
Okay, I'll jump forward and start speaking in Draconic then.
Okay.
Hello, friends. I heard you all had a bit of trouble down this way, and we came to see what was happening. Is everything all right? Everyone okay?
He
Who
just
are
looks
you?
down at you. What kind of language is that?
We're some folks from who just wandered into town, and we're on a bit of a job to see what's going on down here, and we've bumped into y'all.
Are you with humans?
I mean,
No, I think of it.
Depends on
None
your
of you here are humans, so
no. I was just
Half human.
Human adjacent.
Human
humanoid.
adjacent.
I mean, not really. I mean, I know humans, but
why are you here?
weren't you examining on what's been happening here in the sewers?
The expansion?
What was that, Liv?
The expansion?
Sort of. Just trying to figure out what's been going on.
They're trying to take our home.
Oh, that's terrible.
This is our home. Ours. They gave it to us.
Do you mind
Have you-
translating?
Oh, 1 second, friends. I switch back over to common. Basically, these kobolds say that they lived here before the sewers were made, and they expanded into the kobolds' home. Like, it's a territorial expansion thing. And so they were, like, trying to not have their home taken.
Okay. He's going to lean over and look at the kobolds. You guys speak common?
The winged kobold speaks up. Small. Small word. Oh, wait, no, he
Good
doesn't speak
enough.
common. He does speak common. Never mind. I speak it.
All right, cool. All right. So you guys live down here.
They both speak common? They all speak common? Oh, they
yeah,
all speak common.
Kobolds tend to speak common.
They speak common. Fuck it. They speak common. Yes.
They're just fucking with you.
Yeah. So you guys have a den down here somewhere?
Yes.
Which direction? So we can just point them to go in the opposite direction.
The opposite direction isn't safe.
Why isn't it safe?
Stone's not stable. It'll collapse.
How long do you live? 11
So
days.
you guys literally live in the only direction that the sewer can be expanded.
No. We could help other ways. We helped before. They don't want to ask this time.
So they know you're down here.
Some do. Most have forgotten.
The big elephant lady.
Who?
Her name was, her name
Jatra?
is...
Giatra.
Jatra?
I don't know. I don't know
Okay,
an
would you-
elephant lady.
Okay, I'm going to point at the one with wings. You're in charge, right?
Of this group, yes.
Okay. Who's in charge of your nest?
We don't say to outsiders.
Well, we're going to need someone who can discuss and make decisions to come with us to speak with the leaders of the humans so we can get this worked out non-violently.
No. We do not go to the surface. They can come down here.
How about
Fly
we compromise? Why don't you all meet at the steps between? That way you are both kind of meeting in the middle.
That is still down here.
Still technically, yeah, but it's also close to the
Works for
upground.
me. So you guys come with us to the entrance. We'll go collect the leader of the humans. And you guys can discuss how to solve this issue amicably.
Yes.
That's a fucked up word.
But he
Close
said
enough. You're good.
it doesn't translate well to Draconic.
So sorry. It's time to
Why
wake up.
have-
just send us?
It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up.
You can make them do this.
We can't make them. We can suggest it. And she seemed pretty level-headed, so
I can't move
I'm
the
sure
tragic
she'll
backstory of how
agree
will
to
come
the
with-
talking.
elephant lady's
We
family
will
is
come
killed by a bunch of kobolds.
Pyro, please.
Sorry.
We will come with you. But
Thank you.
we will not wait forever. If
I will
We
do my
cannot
best to
come
get
to
her
a
down here
solution.
immediately.
2 days,
Yes. Yes.
we will continue to sabotage the tunnels.
Okay. I will talk to them, get them to come down,
Okay?
get this worked out so we don't have to pick a side.
Is there
Oh,
like
will
not
come
ready
with
to
you.
pick a side.
The others
Pick
will
a side on
stay,
the axe,
and,
that is.
Bellum is the only one that understands that. The winged kobold turns back to his fellows and basically says, and he starts speaking in Draconic, and then he looks back at you, realizing, wait, fuck, the skinny one speaks Draconic, and kind of like squishes them so that they're speaking Draconic directly into the rocks, trying to keep you from hearing, and just whispers some things to them. If you're actively trying to hear, you can make a perception check. Otherwise, they're just speaking.
he's actively looking around for debris
Looks a
to like.
little shady.
He's looking to make like a makeshift
Okay.
shovel.
You're
as
not
a,
listening to what they're whispering to each other. That's all
No.
I need to know.
He's looking to
So-
make a thing for them.
Fractal is trying to listen in.
Do you speak Draconic?
No, but I have a feat that they can make that moot.
What is your feat that can make that moot?
Keen mind. I can just repeat it back verbatim to fucking Bellum.
Okay, I need you to make me a perception check, and it's Yeah.
It'll be rough. I just want the attempt.
make me a perception check.
Oh no!
No, you can't hear them.
Unfortunate.
They are actively attempting and it's not going to make it, unfortunately. So you I'll say that you gather enough from his gesturing to understand that he's giving the others instructions, but you don't know what the instructions are for.
I guess fireball.
You don't have
I don't have fireball, but I want to cast fireball.
All right, so
Anyway,
Why ain't we bash
Then
your
the winged-
skulls?
the winged wood comes to the front. Scoot him back there for symmetry. Or as much symmetry as I can get. Wait. Yeah. Nice. Oh, it's penis. Sorry.
What?
I was
that's
thinking
fine,
a
ignore
hammer,
me.
but all
So he
right.
steps forward, he says,
We come with you to the
There.
entrance, and we will wait. No
All right.
weapons from this elephant lady.
She doesn't seem like the type to be a fighter.
It ain't her weapon you got to worry about.
I will shiv you in the back.
I like this one.
Let's go.
Mm.
Did they say that to Ned?
No, I said that to Kagas.
Did the kobold say I like this one about Ned?
yes.
Nice.
You know what a shiv is. He likes you.
All right,
we
I
head
will
back
head-
up to the surface.
Let's head back up. He's gonna have himself and Bellum go back up to the magistrate and ask the others to stay behind.
Okay.
Build it.
All
And
right.
he's gonna point at
I-
Kagas and go, "No fighting while we're gone."
How about instead you take someone
Oh,
else
yeah.
so I can translate people here?
Yeah, diplomacy.
Why
We
All right,
I'm gonna-
Sutha, I trust you. Will you come with me?
I
You're the
didn't
two
hear.
people I trust in this group.
He's asking you to come
Who
with
is-
you. To you, Sutha.
who is? Oh, okay. Asking me to go with him. Sorry, it cut out.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah. Sutha, will you come
What?
up to the magistrate with me? I trust you more than anybody else other than Bellum.
I'm gonna go ahead and move my token over.
Can Fractal come with us? I prefer me and him not to be separated.
I'm not keen on leaving Kagaz and Bellum
Why don't
down
you
here
just-
alone.
Why don't you
It
just
is-
take Kargas with you so he can't fight anybody while he's walking?
Because I
with you?
don't want to be around Kagaz.
It's fine, Sutha. Go ahead. I will sit here and compensate.
I'll just
with
go by
Kagaz.
myself. I'll just go by myself. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right. I'm going. You guys stay here. Sutha, Bellum, keep Kagaz from killing things. Fractal,
What?
keep being you.
The thumb pops off again.
I
and
try and catch it.
Up the ladder he goes.
Yo, shit!
Oh,
Not making any sense. You think they're just gonna come to a diplomatic solution because you got them talking? This kid right here been blowing shit up. The other one wants us to clear this rancid sewer out. And
It
you
is-
think they're just gonna go, oh, let's just hold hands and do stuff together.
Hey,
No,
that is-
one of them's gonna end up dead. And I prefer for this little wing bat shit was the one getting his head puffed in.
He's here
I'm excited.
alone, dude. He
You
came
kinda-
with us alone.
Want to hear? Hey, Kargas, want to try a game? It's this really cool thing. And I lean over to Fractal. Follow my lead. So, I mean,
I'm leaving.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Fractal breathes really slowly, and I know it takes strength to be able to hold your breath that long. I'm wondering if you can hold your breath long.
But I don't breathe.
I like smack you in the shoulder.
It hurts your hand.
My gauntlet hand.
Fair enough.
clang!
Hey, do that again. That's a nice sound.
Clang, clang, clang goes the trolley.
I mean, eventually
ring,
he'll
ring,
start-
ring goes the bell.
Eventually, it'll start hurting, so I don't really want to hit him too hard.
flashbacks.
So Ned's running along the streets.
Yeah, I think we're at that point.
Yeah.
I'll go back to the
Yeah.
magistrate's seat.
Okay. The guards escort you in, looking very concerned that you have come back by yourself.
He just looks at them all. They're all dead. And then walks into the room with the magistrate.
They're all dead. Flood the sewers with fire.
Chatra immediately stands. You are back
We
very...
found who's collapsing the tunnels.
Who is collapsing the tunnels?
You're aware you have a den of kobolds down there.
I am not.
Well, apparently they were given the land ages ago. They live down there, and you guys are encroaching on their territory.
I have never known.
They're
this.
offering to help if you guys just kind of like leave them alone and ask them for help. They'll help you expand your sewers because, well, kind of what kobolds do.
No one has ever.
And he's running insight on this woman at all times.
Yep. You can either give me an
Yeah.
insight or give me your passive. Up to you.
My passive would be 16.
Okay.
Is that a range for Porton?
Nice.
There is a range of Porton, right?
Yes.
Okay,
you
yeah,
have to see
there
him. You have to see him.
Thank you. Yeah. So, sorry, man. You're out of round.
Yeah, that's where I'm just gonna run my passive. 16's pretty good.
I should have used my fucking Porton earlier. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Brain go bird.
It's fine.
I have lived here my entire life, and I have never known of these creatures. I have known of their existence, obviously, but not in my sewers. I did not know that there was a clan here.
Yeah, they're sabotaging the tunnels because you're down there poking around, and they don't like it because that's their territory.
This is terrible. I will go to my council at once. We must negotiate with them.
They're actually waiting for you at this moment.
Yes, of course, but regrettably, I do not have the power that I need alone.
You can placate them for the time being, Can't you not? Can you not?
Potentially,
You're a politician. That's what you guys do.
yes, but if I bring my council with me, I have more power to make decisions. At least I will go to the head. Yes?
Yes.
Come with me. She leads you, still within the seat of the magistrate. You gather that this is the general government building of Zion, and so the council is also really housed in here.
Yep.
So she takes you to the council building, and she knocks gently on the door before entering, basically just announcing her presence before she comes in. She says, Avenal, I need to speak with you right away. Avenal, a human man, middle-aged, kind of sandy blondish hair, well-dressed, but not like super lavishly. Kind of like upper middle class looking, basically.
Is my douche detector going off?
With a passive insight of 16, yeah.
Okay.
You gather that,
Ooh, look, a career politician.
yes, that is exactly what he is. He rises a bit haughtily from his chair, being summoned by the head magistrate, even though he kind of helped appoint her, but whatever. And he says, excuse me, fellow council members. The magistrate needs to speak with me. And he exits the room. She says, you will come with me now.
As he's walking out with them, he looks at the other counselors and mocks the guy with the little hand. Excuse me, counselors. Yep. And follows them through.
So as the two of you are walking to the sewers, she is informing,
Douche McGee.
She is informing Avenal
Douche
of
McGee.
the situation. I have been told, this is one of the adventurers that I hired. I have been told that there is a clan of kobolds.
I want to get an insight reading on his reaction to that.
Okay.
And if only we had a divination wizard we would have gone with.
Amogus.
The lowest I can roll that's literally the lowest I can go, 14.
I wonder if they even bleed. Savages.
So he's talking about the kobolds under the sewers. You notice, like, something changes, but you can't quite put your finger on it. You're not sure if it's for good or for bad, but something in his demeanor changed.
I definitely get the feeling that he knew about them.
Yes, you do. They are living in our sewers. They told this adventurer that they had been here for ages, that they helped us before with the sewers, and I do not understand, Avenal. I have only been in this position very, very little time, only 20 years, but no one has told me this. Why has no one told me this? Avenal says, puffs out his chest a little bit. My dear magistrate, we did not think it necessary for you to know. None of the other council members know. I am the only one with the knowledge. But I suppose he does not seem to respond to that.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah. He says, I suppose some people might remember, but very few are left who remember. But the founder of the city gifted the clan some territory on the outskirts of the newly built sewer tunnels in appreciation for their assistance in the construction of the tunnels.
And you didn't think to ask them with help for the expansion project?
And why would we? Filthy.
Because they live down there and they're good at it?
The face of our party.
Filthy.
Apparently.
Truly. What could they possibly
Truly.
know? They've been living underground for centuries. How could our technology not be advanced from them by now?
Because they live underground? At all times. You would ask people who live on boats for assistance with boats, wouldn't you?
We're
Dumbass is gonna say
landlocked.
no. Why would I? Did he?
Pulls out a gun, just shoots
Did he
him.
just say no? We're landlocked.
He did.
What a dick.
God damn.
Jatra is
You're in charge?
of
Could
the
have foreseen
council.
such an-
He's going to look at Chatra and go, wow, you guys are in trouble.
I do not decide on the council, but now after learning this information, I will make sure that it is known. Avenal, do you not realize that these kobolds, even though they live essentially independently of us, are as good as citizens? They are as good as ours. Avenal. Jatra. Magistrate Jatra. They are not ours. They live in the sewers.
He's an elf, right?
They reject all that is society and civilization. They are not citizens. She says, you will rectify this situation, you will come with me, and you will meet with them, and we will resolve this. And it's around then that you reach the entrance to the sewers. She starts climbing down immediately. Big elephant feet and all. He kind of... I'm not going down there.
Either climb down there or I push you down there. Or I can go down and ask the big-ass orc to push you down there.
Oh! No, thank you. He gingerly, like, flinching at the touch of, like, very foppish.
It's an orc with a K, by the way.
Very foppish.
Once you all get down there, everyone's just sitting around. Everyone is just sitting around Fractal, just warming their hands. I think Coggins is using him as like warm bongos, making the clanking sound.
Coggins is about to meet a career politician.
Yeah,
A man who has never and will never see the front line. Oh no!
No,
Oh, this is gonna go wonderful.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
I'm so glad.
Plug your ears. We're about to hit Fallout.
And
Quick,
Ned
he has the
will
milk
follow
of
them
your
down.
Jatra
kindness.
is the first down the steps. She says, I am relieved to see that all of you are well. I confess, I was a bit concerned when your companion arrived alone. Is this...
Oh, I told the guards they're all dead, so you might want to tell them the truth.
Of course you did. She
Hey, that's
looks
pretty
at the
funny.
kobold. And
Oh, this is our little kobold buddy. He speaks common.
oh, I was going to hope
The
that.
kobold, he
That is
speaks for
very
the- he
good,
speaks
yes.
for the geckos.
I also speak Draconic if we need any translations for any stickler words, as well as, not important.
Yeah, just get your diplomacy out of the way.
What
His
is...
precipitation. Go ahead.
Actually, I want to do something real quick with Kagaz. I'm going to sneak up behind him real quick and talk quietly into his ear and tell him, I need you to be as intimidating as possible to the human man as possible. And then take a step back.
Coggins he's just gonna look over his shoulder and be like, oh yeah.
He has the strong. He has the milk of human kindness. Get him.
Ned knows how to use tools.
So,
It is a tool.
Jatra introduces herself. They exchange names. You learn... I'm not going to go back and forth with this because it's just me. You learn that the kobold's name is Vek. V-E-K. Vek. And they speak for a minute, and Vek tells Jatra of his clan, the Crimson Foot, that they have lived in the sewers beneath Zion since the founding of the city, that they had indeed helped the founder, Abalid Makiroth, in planning and building the original sewer tunnels, and that they were gifted the territory in return. And that he promised truthfully, or at least they believe truthfully, that Abalid promised that they would be protected and that it would be their space. And so what the kobolds have at the very least assumed is that centuries have passed by now. People just kind of stopped talking about it, and it kind of faded from. They imagine that it's kind of like in ancient, like Egyptian and Arabic documents of the city of Punt, that everyone knows about the city of Punt, but there are no instructions of where it was or how to get there because everybody knows where Punt is. It's kind of like that, where it's enough people went, well, everybody knows about the kobolds in the sewer, so they stopped talking about it. And eventually people stopped learning about it and stopped passing it on because no one knew. They let Jatra know that there's one other person that they regularly deal with in the town, that an Eladrin, that has a delicate truce with them, mostly for some small trade goods, and just basic information on things. That was how they had first heard of the sewers, a planned expansion of the sewers and things like that. And that they were going to be surveying first, which is why they got the idea of, like, maybe if we sabotage them, then they'll stop. And that they know Avenal, and they do not like Avenal. He's not comfortable being down here in this sewer, least of all because of the orc. So
Good.
they basically, Jatra is able to strong arm, and eventually, quite literally, she does actually grab Avenal by his arm with her big locks it on hand. And Vec offers, he basically is asking, he's like, we can help again. We just want to be able to live safely. This is our home. We don't want to go anywhere else. And Jatra is very much, she's like, I completely understand. You know, she's lived here her whole life, so she understands the same kind of thing. If she's like, yep, we'd love that. And basically just bullying Avenal into like, won't we, Avenal? Aren't we going to do that? Because she is now looking, and she's noticed that Kagaz, the orc with a K, is also very much intimidating Avenal. And she's like, won't we? Because I think we have several people here that will be able to make you do what we want you to do. And he's very easily cowed.
For one of the won't we's, I want Kagaz to lean forward and be like, "Yeah, I think you will, right?"
Yes, I will. Yes. So then they have negotiated, and they've come to their agreement. Jatra thanks you all. She says, return to me when you have done here, and I will give you your reward. For now, I'm going to take Avenal before the council and inform them of all that has happened here, and of all that I have learned today. And Avenal is going to be facing much judgment for what he has done. And she forces him up the ladder and follows him up, and so she is gone. So Vec now approaches you, and he says, my thanks for your help.
Of course.
You're lucky these other kids wanted to go in talking.
Fractal
If
did
you skull in.
literally nothing.
Whatever.
You have done much.
Yes, we getting happy
You have done
endings.
much by doing little.
We're getting paid quite a good coin for doing, literally coming down here, talking with you, and killing a couple rats.
Yes, hey. That is
If
what
only
I owe you.
other side quests gave us
Come with me.
as much
Follow,
money.
follow.
Listening.
Follow.
Immediately just teleport to the front. Following.
Yeah, we're following.
Yeah.
He leads you back over to the collapsed section, which has, at this point, been excavated at least enough for a path to go through. He says, this way. We will allow you to see.
Oh, It's going to be a bit of a tight
you in
fit.
ambush.
Good luck, guys.
I'm gonna beat you all down.
Kagaz, I think you should probably go last, just in case you get stuck. I don't mean to say that rudely, but
Your
does the
ass
motion-
is
You're
fat.
thick, boy.
he just does the motion of like wide and then tall, and then gestures to the hole.
You're thick, boy.
Yeah.
All right,
It is
get
sturdy.
your poncy asses in there.
They all go in there. There's only like one left. I just haven't taken them off the map. So
And it's Kagaz's turn to go through. He just starts punching the sides to get rid of some of the rubble.
easy enough. It's the kobolds have managed to make it sturdy enough. So as you come through, you go through a path. Most of you have to bend down, especially Kagaz and Bellum. You do have to bend down because they're short. The kobolds are short. They didn't really carve all of the tunnels as big. The entrance is big enough, but then after that, you kind of have to stoop to get through the main tunnels that definitely look more naturally carved. They're not stone crafted like the sewer tunnels. And they lead you into a large... It's strange, for all that the kobolds are almost monstrous, when you reach their clan home, it's warm. It looks inviting. You see kobolds bustling around doing, there are some that are just engaged in conversation in Draconic. There are some that are, passing around delivering food to different houses or, different things like that. It looks like a small, tight-knit community. There's, warm firelight that has lit the cavern, different things. Vex says, this way, and leads you to a larger structure in the... technically it would be a lair, but it's basically, it's just a cavern home. To a larger structure, and inside there is a small shrine to what looks like some sort of strange deity that none of you recognize, and you gather it's probably some sort of kobold deity that you don't know of. That's not one of the creators or their children. And you see an older looking kobold, which is weird because you've never really seen an old kobold before, but this is an older looking kobold. And Vex says, Matriarch Zulti, I have brought guests. And this older looking kobold kind of squints her little lizard eyes at you all. The nictitating membrane kind of closing slower than normal because she's older.
Why do you bring guests to me? Why?
Zek says,
Matriarch, they have saved us. We will remain in our home. We will be safe.
The matriarch squints at him, and then understanding kind of dawns on her lizard face. She looks at all of you and stands from it's not a throne really, but it's like a nice chair that she's sitting on, and kind of hobbles over to each of you and pats you each on the hand gently. If lizard hands could be wrinkled, they'd be wrinkled.
I thank you. You did not have to do this, and you have. We have much that we have gathered since this city was founded. We would offer you a gift, if you would accept it.
I'm always down for free stuff.
Then you will come. Come with us.
And the two lead you to basically the clan's treasure hoard room, for lack of a better word. And what she offers you is, I didn't decide them. What are you inciting about her?
Any malicious intent, or maybe she's like hiding something, or just being
None.
cautious.
And
Okay.
especially when you see that she literally brings you to a treasure room.
Yeah.
The fact that
There's
you've
any
gotten this
possibility,
far is to say something. So I didn't
Do it.
pre-decide this because I couldn't really decide on my own. It didn't feel like it worked well. Especially because I don't really know your characters yet. But basically what she does is she offers each of you a common magic item from their hoard.
Oh,
Okay.
I was just gonna go ask for a pearl, but all right, so I can go.
Same. I think we're gonna ask for the same pearl.
Wait. Okay.
You could ask for that too.
No.
Say common.
Common.
Do you want us to like go looking for them?
You can decide
Right.
that now. That's what I had planned. I was not expecting the rats to take that little time, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't overwhelm you guys with combat.
Right.
Thank
Rats. We the rats.
God. I'm glad that we did diplomacy. I was worried. But I had options for everything.
Liv, is it okay if I look through sane magic items, or do I just try to or do you need it beyond or something?
It's not about price, it's about common.
Well, you have the rarity.
Beyond is hitting me with the Xanathar's Guide to Everything for literally every fucking item on the
Right.
list.
I think
That's a
Wikidot
5e.
has a pretty good
It's-
list of items by rarity.
Oh, Wikidot does have items, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Thank
that's
you,
all I
Wikidot.
have for the session tonight. I don't know what you
Oh.
guys are going to do next, unfortunately.
Role play time. Let's go.
There we go. We'll figure it out from here. Yeah,
You
so
read
you guys can
ad
think
lib
about
for
that.
your life.
I'm looking at everything
You
of
wanna-
armor on this.
RP a little bit. I need to think
Yeah.
about what your next quest is going to be.
Yeah, as we're kind of sifting through and looking for something, just talking about it. So, what are you all
I think-
thinking of picking up? I'm just wondering what you all are thinking as he's looking over all these different items.
Right.
I'm thinking of getting me some nice looking armor, if they got any.
I mean, there is this armor of gleaming.
Yeah, I said nice, not all fancy for that politician we're just dealing with who wears something like this. If you're ever to swing something in his weak little life. Oh, I like this one. Armor of smoldering. Or smoldering armor.
Nice.
It looks like I was just on fire or something.
I mean,
The
certainly could.
common?
Yes.
I mean,
it
it
doesn't
literally
actually do anything. It's just smoke is just coming off of it.
Oh, nice.
Got the transmog.
Is this? Oh, I need to look at this more. Okay, Liv.
Arm blade. I'm about to go back to Kaga's blade fist out here. Jesus.
I sent you the link of what it is, Liv. It's from Explorer's Guide to Wildmount.
It's loading. Okay.
Just a little. Like, oh, never mind. This isn't what I think it is.
I
This
also
isn't a pet. This is
do
a
want to
weapon.
let you know it would, if it hit 0 hit points, that's it. The item's gone.
Yeah, I thought it was a little crab pet.
No,
Never mind. It's a weapon. I thought it was gonna be a little animatronic.
no,
Never mind.
no, child.
It was mistaken.
So I suppose at some point you would meet back up with Jatra to receive your
Mhm.
250 gold pieces each and
Absolutely.
a hearty thank you.
Absolutely.
And then
And Ned is going to, while we're all together, all right, while I was down poking around by myself, I found some shit. I found 240 copper, 130 silver, and 30 gold pieces, along with a couple gems.
That's
How are we gonna
really good.
split this shit up?
I mean, evenly, I suppose.
All right, and he puts it all out. He's got 5 gems worth 50 gold each,
Okay, so
or 10 gold each. 10 gold each.
so
So
we each get a gem.
yeah, so everyone just take a gem.
An agate.
Obviously, Kagaz is taking a green agate.
Fair.
I'll take an emerald.
I'll take a blue agate. I think I saw one of those.
Nice.
I'll take the
I'm
one
actually-
red banded.
rhodocite.
Rhodochrosite. I'll take one of the red banded agates.
And then
Hey, hang on. Isn't rhodochrosite just a ruby?
I don't
I have
know.
no
That was
clue.
what was in
It is
the
not.
DM's guide.
I
is
took
not.
it. I took it because it's the one.
Shake my head.
I just specifically have my list and need ruby dust, so I was making sure.
Okay, everybody get 48 copper.
Okay.
$26 silver.
Okay. How much electrum?
And
Should be 6 gold, right?
6 gold.
All right.
I'm putting it back 15.
Woo. Ain't got to be penny pinching for Adventurers Gear now.
And then we're also all getting 250 each.
Yeah.
Okay.
260.
Damn, Connor, I wish you did this to us.
If only you all took jobs in my game.
If only your job's paid at all.
Oof. What's left of the gems? You said the green agate was taking a red banded agate.
There's 2 of those, and then 1 random.
Someone took the rhodochrosite, right?
Yeah, I took
Yep.
that.
The red banded
Okay.
ones and the green banded one is left.
Wait, so for the common magical items, I'm looking at spell scrolls. Is that right? For the common ones, yeah, first level or cantrips.
I took a greater healing potion, didn't I?
Yeah, you took a greater healing.
I assume that's like a pound.
Take the red banded agate, the last one.
Rats.
We're the rats.
Interesting. Hey, Norvin, I'm going to send you a link to a thing that I think you might like.
Yeah,
I'm Magicka.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
Can Kagaz get a scribe's pen out of the pile?
You might like the one I sent you, Norvin.
So, Liv, on the item, could it be a scroll of the appropriate rarity?
Yeah, if that's what you want.
I'm gonna send you the spell I want.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because wizard.
For a common spell scroll, would it be just cantrips or level 1?
It's cantrips and it's cantrips ones.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's a cantrip, right?
No, that's the first level.
That's the first level? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Fuck. The scribe's pen requires a mark of scribe. Oh, I wanted Kagaz to write "get" on people.
Get.
Lovely.
What else does
So
Pyro.
say? If you want to send me
Pyro.
that, let me look at it, because I'm not doing any of the marks, but I might be able to make it work anyway.
Yes,
I'm gonna send you something you might want to change your mind on.
I'm listening.
Let me see.
I'm looking at the clockwork amulet if anybody needs.
All right. There you are. Ever since you changed your damn icon away from the what's his name? I can't find you anymore.
War.
Warren.
Oh,
All right, let's see this.
Is the one mark?
yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine without a mark of scribing. That's funny. Yeah. Especially because if you're doing it on somebody, like, it's not going to be like a tattoo. It says if it isn't a construct, it fades after 7 days. That's iconic. That's hilarious. That doesn't need. I don't think that needs a mark of scribing. I think that'll be fine.
That is cool.
Oh,
But
yeah.
spells are spells are spells.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I guess at some point, just thinking about, hopefully you will give the DM some idea of what to prepare for next week. Chatra, when she's paying you, will ask, where do your paths take you next?
I'm here to offer my assistance to you.
Wherever Fractal goes, I go.
I'm looking for
Mhm.
something, but I'm not quite sure where it is. So
I need more components to conduct my research.
I'm looking for some gits so I could test some things on.
What sort of components are you looking for?
Currently, I am delving into identification magic. But I need a catalyst of some sort. Perhaps a pearl.
Okay. And to you, do you know what it is that you were looking for, or and just not know the
It's-
location, or you do not know what it is you're looking for?
it's a long story, but it's something. I came to this city, or headed south specifically, looking for answers to some experiences I've been through, and I'm trying to find wherever I'm being called to.
Across this lonely road. Yes. Holy shit, that is a good item. God damn it, Norman. Now you've
Ooh,
Connor, I sent you what I'm getting.
reasonable. I'm eyeing some things down at the moment. I'm almost ready to pick, I think.
Okay.
Just gotta check a couple others before I pick. I think I am actually gonna end up on the clockwork amulet.
Yeah. Just know that once it's dead, it's dead.
No, not the crab. It's
Oh.
a different thing. The clockwork amulet is the thing that for a minute you roll a 10 for every die you make,
Interesting.
essentially.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know what?
clockwork amulet. No attunement either.
I'm pregnant. After scanning the pile, Fractal comes back with a strange looking mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
It is a sheath of some sort, a magical sheath. And he's going to get a wand sheath, and he's going to place it on his arm, and it's going to begin to almost like little crab pincer like appendages are going to come out, start integrating with it into his right arm.
Kagaz is gonna come out of his thing with a pen, or out of the pile with a pen.
Yeah.
It is mightier than the sword, you say.
He starts spinning around in his fingers, and then he picks it up, and he brings his hand up like he's holding a book. He gets a smug, like, fully yourself look on his face. It's like, we're gonna write down all the diplomacy we're doing. Oh, we're gonna have all these good old diplomacy laws. Yeah, bunch of gits. And he just puts the pen in his pocket.
Ned comes out with a box that is 2.5 feet long, 1.5 feet wide, and 1 foot tall.
That thing's about as big as you are. What the hell is
Sure the fuck is. Everything I put in it, food-wise, never goes bad. No more field rations for me.
Well, you gotta fill it with the good stuff.
And Bellum is going to walk out with an intricate clockwork necklace that ticks. It's almost like the inside of a pocket watch. It ticks and whirls as he holds it.
You're trying to compete with the green one on who can clank the most.
I mean, not necessarily. And he ties around his neck and puts it on. It's just, I've got a good feeling about this one. Clockwork amulet.
Yes.
Add to inventory.
Well,
All right, now I just need I need to get a wand.
Any of you?
What spell did you get? Oh no, you didn't. You ended up getting a wand sheath.
Yeah, speaking. Oh, well, yeah.
I'm gonna put you back on the regular Zion map.
I was gonna ask a question. whenever I do come across spell scrolls, do I just I don't know how we're gonna do it. Are we just gonna convert money, or do I money to? Because I remember needing like magical ink. Am I gonna have to like do that and to keep track of that?
You do still have to have the magical ink. Yes. Yeah. Because the ink is an important thing. You can't just like glue the page into your spell book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the one truly annoying thing about wizards.
It's redundant and retarded, but okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately, its
probably need to
rules
look
is
that.
written, and I don't know another way to make it balanced.
Yeah. Bellum will offer to carry the chest for you, by the way, Ned, so you're not constantly just carrying a large object. He'll just tie it to his back.
Yeah, that's cool. I was gonna do, Tanjiro with it, but okay.
Yeah, it's tied to the top of my bag, and it's not really an issue for me because, hey, powerful Bill.
You're
Even
so
though I'm
lucky I didn't have roots.
piss poor strength.
Before we go, how much would getting a pearl that is worth 100 GP cost?
Well,
make me.
You know the damn well prices go above.
I
sure
make
fucking
me a
does,
persuasion
Connor.
check.
Oh goody! So Fractal walks into a shop, just short of Sutha. He has enough time to talk to someone without her interference, and it works just as planned.
you're not gonna
Worth.
use your...
You
Nope.
said worth 100 gold. They charge you 150.
He will do this.
They charge you at cost. The persuasion check wasn't to see if they were going to upcharge you. It was basically just if you like upcharge you extra than they already have on the retail price. It was basically just going, are we going to give him the actual retail price, or are we going to give him the wholesale price?
Okay. I will ask how much this emerald is worth.
The emerald that
One of those gems.
it
There should be
is
10 gold
worth
pieces each.
the worth.
Oh, that's
in
it.
the thing.
Hmm?
They will tell you how much it is worth. It is worth however much I said it was worth in the thing.
10 gold pieces.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I think it's 10.
Okay. I believe him. All right.
I rolled on the challenge rating 1 to 4 loot table, so it's not going to be very, very expensive gold. Or
Sure.
gems.
HT. Yeah. All right. I am now the identify person. Hello.
Oh, awesome. I'll never prepare it now. Thank you.
I don't need to prepare it.
I will ask. I know that's the good thing. I'll ask Sutha when I'm engaged with her. Just, Sutha, how often do you do that night vision thing?
Whenever it is needed to go into a place of darkness, it only lasts for a little while, but sometimes I have to expend some of my... Sometimes I have to spend some of my spell slots in order to keep it going, yes.
Okay.
Personally, I always have it, but to give it to others, I have to expend the resources.
How much do wands usually go for?
Just like a wand of spell, or just a wand
Of spell. I'm not going boobity bobbity boo. I'm looking for armament.
Let me see. Hold on.
Just so I know the price. What
Right.
we're going for? Okay? I probably don't have enough.
Yeah, see, the problem is magic items aren't really priced. If it's common, I know it's about 50 to 100 gold, typically, for common items. Let me see if there's any wands in common. Yeah, there's wands. If you message me which wand you're looking for.
Nothing in particular, just something combat-wise. Preferably not magic missile, because I already have that spell.
Okay.
What's that
one? Yeah, because it's...
I can do anything that I can do.
Yeah,
All right.
it's all
Anything
slaps.
better than...
Well, let's just swap roles. You can go be the frontline tank next time and get...
I don't know. I have just about the same amount of health as you, man.
Okay, so... I don't
Fucking
think any of the
bulwarks.
common wands deal damage. Looks like.
Let me see. Okay.
Just letting you guys know real quick, if you need me, I need to lower the volume of you guys, but I'll still hear you.
Go ahead.
Gotcha.
And you just call out to me, and then I'm gonna mute myself so you don't hear.
Yep.
My,
Yep.
thing.
Honestly, unfortunately, I think the only the only uncommon wand that does damage is Wand of Magic Missiles. So other than that, I think the wands that do damage are going to be rare and above. Let me check rare.
All right. Yeah. It seemed like they're rare.
May I?
Wand of Lightning Bolts, Wand of Fireballs. Yeah, so rare and above is going to
Yeah,
be.
but that's fine.
Other
This
than
is just in case I get something along those lines.
Yeah.
Viv, may I do a big shopping surge of things with my money?
Yeah.
I would like 50 gold pieces worth of ruby dust, tinker's tools, and then I'd like to peruse for assorted books.
Okay. For the 50 gold pieces worth of ruby's dust, it's going to be 100 gold.
Double price?
Because they are having to grind the gems.
I can grind them myself. Is it cheaper to buy it whole ruby than grind it down?
Yeah, that'd be about 60 gold for the whole ruby.
Okay.
Just curious, how much do uncommon go for?
Oh, there we go. Show me the graph. Show me the graph. Charged. This is not helpful. Wait. What's that?
Hey, yeah, I think I'll take this.
What you taking?
What you taking, buddy? What you taking, buddy?
No, have you not chosen your common item yet?
What you get, boy? What you get? Come on.
What'd you pick?
Oh boy! Come on, tell old Mickey.
She takes an enduring spell book and gives it to
Oh.
Fractal.
Aw, cute.
She just kind of shoves it in his.
Oh wait, it's in Xanathar's guide.
Yeah.
That's right. That's where it is.
Fuck.
I forgot
Yeah.
that the pricing is in
fuck?
Xanathar's guide. That's what I need.
So is that pretty much it? You're just kind of doing like shop and stuff right now?
Yeah, if you need to, or if you guys have anything that you're saying of like, yes, this is where my character wants to go next, what my character wants to do next, that might give me ideas of like, hey, where can I send
My
you
cleric,
guys next?
or my cleric, my character is going to look for a library or / temple.
You
/
son of a bitch.
What
You
kind
know
of
Fractal
temple?
will take it, but I hate you. God damn. All right.
Oh, Pyro. Anyways, y'all have a good night.
I need
Thanks again, Liv.
a.
Later, Nito.
Stay safe.
How much will it take to just transfer my spells to the fucking enduring spellbook?
It's fine.
I think there is a cost usually. There's a thing on the spellbook that you can like pay a certain amount when you copy your spellbook.
That doesn't. I don't know how much it needs.
I don't either.
No, I'm saying the price is I think is listed on your feature.
Did I
that tells
miss
you about your
something?
spellbook.
I heard Nito leave.
Nito, made his common magic item an enduring spellbook and gave it to I almost said
fucking-
Necro because
Okay, magic item
Yeah!
base. Magic item base prices. Common is 100 base. Uncommon is 400 base.
Okay.
I don't like that multiplication of then rare is 4,000, but I guess it makes sense.
exponential growth in cost. Yeah,
Well, but it's not equal exponential growth though.
it's not. It goes 4x, then 10x, then I'm sure legendary is
Another 10x to 40,000, and then it goes to 200,000 for legendary.
I'm looking at enduring spellbook. It's not saying anything. It's that this spellbook, along with anything written in its pages, can't be damaged by fire, water, blah blah. In addition, the spell can't deteriorate with age.
No, not the book. I mean your class feature that gives you your spellbook, where you have all your rules about your spellbook. I'm pretty sure there's a price in there for being your spellbook.
You mean for adding shit to my book?
I think it's in the same section.
Damn it, that's.
I'm pretty sure there's a special price for when you copy your spellbook.
wizard. Most money rapey class.
Yeah, I'm hearing that you didn't copy over your spellcasting feature, and now you're having to go look it up.
I'm hearing that you're a bitch. Quite you. God damn it. Here it is.
Well, it's good you have it now, not later in the campaign, at least.
Well, I'd have more money later on. Let's see. So, like, bring guiding spells, ritual casting, spell casting focus. No, that's arcane recovery. Shit.
You need only spend 1 hour and 10 gold pieces for each level of the copied spell.
There it is.
Okay, so 10 gold per level
of the spell. Yeah,
What about cantrips? Or no, that doesn't matter.
I think cantrips are fun. Hold on.
Yeah,
when you find a
cantrips
wizard
you always
spell that
know.
is of first level or higher.
You also
Alright.
could probably sell your old spell book and sell the spells in it to offset that.
Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80,
Well, so the thing is,
100,
wizard
100,
spellbooks
120.
Wizard spellbooks are very specific to the wizard. That's why you can't just buy a pre-filled spellbook
Right.
because it
I'm
wouldn't
saying
work. The way that he has
Right.
crafted the runes and different,
right.
it wouldn't.
I need
I'm saying
120.
that
I need
would,
120 gold in order to fully transmute to the new spellbook.
I'm saying that they wouldn't get. It's not a book full of scrolls, but it's a thing that they could sell to a wizard and be like, "Hey, I'll charge you this much to let you copy this spell and learn it because you can copy from other spell books." Not to mention there's other
is
overview
there-
pages, so if they want, they can just rip out.
Can I
and
talk,
sell
please?
it. I know. Go ahead.
Could I do something like that? Because I only have 116 gold.
Yeah, that's fine. It's close enough.
Okay. So my spellbook is now enduring, and I'm back to poor. Good. Hello, low numbers. I was afraid I was gonna run out of strength to carry you. All right, so I now have 0 GP again, but my spellbook is likely to not get fucked.
Yeah.
Can I also live? What are the price for Tinker's tools and books?
Give me a sec.
As well as, can I get that 7 gold pieces for the healing kit from earlier?
I really gotta finish
The what?
my item list I've been making.
And I still pay the 7 gold from earlier for that healer's kit.
Oh, yes. I thought you were asking for it back.
No.
I was like, I'm not giving it back. Where
I didn't buy one earlier.
Tool sets. Okay, not in that section then. Weird. It's okay, the price is in PHP. I know you do not have 647 results for Tinkers in the player's handbook.
Every time it mentions Tinker's tools, yeah.
All right,
Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay,
I will see you guys later.
All right.
I'll probably be contacting some of you throughout the week unless things happen.
If you have
Keep
ideas
it,
what your character wants to do next, to go ahead. Please.
I can tell you, Ned.
What is
Ned's just gonna, do any work that the magistrate will give him.
cool. I might just give you guys some odd quests until I figure out something bigger that is not a railroady plot.
Yeah, it's fun.
I
Yeah.
have to
We'll do
railroad you in the
anything that
first
sounds
session.
like
It's the
my
first
fight.
session. Huh?
Kagaz will do anything that sounds like he might be fighting something.
Nice. All right.
What if the fight he has is like on behalf